ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
Sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe, sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe, sikana she, sikana she, sikano ashe.
We are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us. We are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office? And I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office? I'm working like a bull. I'm working like a bull and I'm working like a bull. I'm working like a bull. I'm working like a bull. I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
Just a few comments I would like to make is, Doc, the kind of job, the yeoman's job you are doing and undertaking for and on behalf of the head of state, it's no joke. It's no mean task at all. And I can confirm to you over here, not just because you're sitting just about a yard from me, I'm exaggerating. Nananum in Ashanti region, and I'm specifically using the name Ashanti region. Those of us in the Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs, we do appreciate and admire you. Anytime you see you on the TV, immediately what comes to mind is, yes, here he comes, the chief exponent and proponent of governmental economic policies and principles. And the main reason why we in Nananum in the Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs do really admire him and appreciate him is, and incidentally, just for the record, when one delves through the composition of membership of Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs, I can boast with my chest out that any profession within the Western world, name it, we have a member who is qualified over there. Chartered accountants, medical doctors, no mean lawyers and solicitors. I'm here, over 35 years standing. We are all composite members of Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs. So when you get this kind of caliber of body to appreciate and admire the human job he's doing, he is everywhere, giving series of keynote addresses to international workshop, seminar. Within Mother Ghana here, we do appreciate it. And one cardinal principle that he's been enunciating all the time is, he is not one of those from the world of academia who just preach theories. He touches on greater policies and then go to the extent to analyze it in depth, break it down into minutest structures and this and that for everybody to understand and appreciate it. Let's give a hand to our Vice President.
Yeba hano yebesi toilets amamu yebesi toilets in all yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all among the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet uya obejari enyasa. 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 Usorina uko toilet uya obejari enyasa.
Mukuto kumanje for that matter. Itawo do go on paper. She itawo no go on the ground. No friend about it. Look at you about the implementation. There are two things: implementation and what do we call it? I will not go back on the ground. So they can be a mean if you're short cutting, groundbreaking. So what is the difference between groundbreaking and short cutting? You want me and get block after and get knife cutting instead of short cutting. We're going to what we call it blade cutting. You have launching. From launching there, we go to what? Commissioning. From commissioning, we go to scissor cutting. You have short cutting, or groundbreaking, or knife cutting, or blade cutting. You want to get you now. You may not go after short cutting. Never really can see. You have to knife cutting or blade cutting. Yeah,
My view and that we should not tax mobile money, because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. My view and that we should not tax mobile money, because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. A view and that we should not tax mobile money, because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people. A view and that we should not tax mobile money, because mobile money transactions, a lot of the people who are using these transactions are very poor people.
I have money to sue you and pay the best lawyer in America. I'll strip this boy naked Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean? Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? A boka boka. Them children rap crazy come could try. Just for information. Draw up.
He's being gracious, man.
Wanting to sue you and pay the best lawyer in America. I'll strip this boy naked. Whatever money I have to pay.
Washington, good lawyers.
What do you mean you be? A boka them children rap crazy come could try. Just for information. Draw up.
He's being gracious, man.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Editorial. It's exactly 4 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8 p.m. in Ghana. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are live across the world. My producers, Argos team, I keep saying, we are live across the world on Facebook, on YouTube, on TV. You can get us live tonight. We're live on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV, Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook, Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are streaming live on With All Due Respect page on Facebook, With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on YouTube, Loud Silence TV on YouTube. Some very important platforms are cross-posting tonight's show across the world on Facebook. We have NDC TV picking us live tonight on Facebook. Follow the page. Every time we are live, you will get a notification. We also have 1957 Project picking this show live on Facebook. Benjamin Wayo Mahama's page is blazing tonight, picking this show live across the world. Ghanaian Citizen TV are also live tonight on Facebook. You will get them live. We also have Honorable Joseph Yamin's page picking this show live across the world. And then my own personal page on Facebook, Kevin Taylor. Check the followers, check the website, check all the links there before you follow the page. Kevin Taylor, my official page on Facebook, is also streaming this show live, and also Hopex TV and Radio. Hopex TV and Radio are also picking this show live across the world. Yesterday, I told you we'll be having a special interview with Dr. Solomon Owusu concerning the Apiati situation. He's got a lot. He has the know-how. He has a doctorate in mining engineering. So he's the perfect person to have this conversation with. We'll be delving into other matters concerning mining, small-scale mining, illegal mining, whatever you want to call it, Galamsey. He has a few things to talk about when it comes to our water bodies being destroyed. Recently, or 2 days ago, we had the minister talk about how our waters have been destroyed to the point whereby Ghanaians might be importing water into Ghana to drink. We were here when Professor Frimpong Boateng boasted a year or two ago. I'll be playing a video for you to watch to the whole world and to the president that our waters are clean, and that since he took office as the Minister of Water, Resource and Land or whatever, he has managed to make sure that the water pollution has gone down. Tonight, we will talk to Dr. Solomon Owusu on so many things. We will be delving into that too. So we have some very interesting things to discuss today. After that, we will do the editorial of the social media segment. And then the editorial of the day. The editorial of the day is simple. We will be going straight to Asempa FM. Tonight, I'll be telling you about these sycophants, these people calling themselves journalists who are basically working for politicians, working for the government in power today. One very dishonest journalist in Ghana is Obi of Asempa FM and also Omahine of Asempa FM. These studio have decided to put their tribal bigotry ahead of their profession. They have decided to select what to talk about and what people have to say on TV or on their network. Remember, Sammy James V had a very strong back and forth with Obi of Asempa FM, all because Obi thinks his boss, the man who takes care of him and his wife and his kids, and his boss, Gabi Asorchidako, who pays his law school fees, they have not been addressed properly. Sami Jemfi, who is the communication director of the NDC, actually said that Bawumia is a pathetic liar. I believe that Sami Jemfi of the NDC used the most light word of the day. Pathetic, to me, is quite considerate. Sami Jemfi actually showed some respect to somebody like Bawumia, which I need to say which because it does not fall under human category. He does not deserve pathetic. Bawumia has disappointed every single Ghanaian. He lies every single day. He disrespects us every time he gets the opportunity to talk to the nation. He is above pathetic. So tonight, I'll be responding to these journalists. There are majority of them out there, so many of them out there doing the same misinformation and doing the same hatchet job for the government. Tonight, we will expose these tribal bigots filling our radios and TV stations as journalists, empty-headed braggarts, people who don't have the country at heart. These are people we classify under sycophants, hypocrites, and tribal bigots because they are not ready to speak truth to power. They are not ready to tell the NPP government that they have failed, they are liars, they are pathetic in everything that they do. If you're watching me tonight, my name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Goats Team. We are streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. This show is with audio spec extended version / State of the Nation / Pound for Pound. If you're watching me in Africa, Asia, Europe, and America, so I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the most authoritative, most educative, most listened to platform on the planet right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Call a brother to call a brother. Kevin Taylor, the Ghost Team are here. We are here to do justice to the issues. I'll be right back after this short break to continue the show. Welcome back to With All Due Respect Extended Version. You're still watching the most authoritative, most listened to platform on the planet right now. You bring with me, Yabeka Ghana Honsem. Mr. T. Show me Kaka say, Dr. Solomon Owusu, Colorado, United States of America, or Kunini, or Ubia Sebio, eba mining mu, and I say a good year to moi, or a mu abodini, in fact, or a doctor. Okutemu eye krata ekire se owo ho kwan se obeka eye mine no honsem ende apiate asem no na yebedi hu nkomo obi anim de esi wo eye apiate eye company be a friend Maxam ede eye dynamite esuma eye company be a sebio omo transport dynamite ekofa eye apiade ekokose a lot of damage. Ghana for be ehwere omonkwa ende abana ka kire se ogigi sika Mrs. ana Madam Joyce aye ene da no agigi sika e de aboa eye apiaze fo emi de si dan foforo amomokra na encheye be na mienu miensa ne yehu se insuo bi to Ghana ana sebio anonye din sa enso eye infonyina yehu ye ene videos a yehu o TV so ne ade kire se eye aban no ayi eye apiade for ama sebio senior president ne kan ho asem vice president ko sra mo embra eye atoyere nkyerem no esi wo ho ene insama kese a eye land minister eye Samuel Abuginapo ekaye se Ghana for ena atoyere nkyerem ato mo na omobegi omasiye ombesi dan amomo ombepe bebi pra amomatra bebi a eho tabio nipatena na omode aboa omo ema embra nu edo esu eso say ye be yi omako edan foforo ma na say settlement ni ma ya fo mu nyina akọ enso nyoma yehu nsama yeti sebio mikobi na manke bi de obi beka say ende wanko bia ankeye ende ye Dr. Solomon Owusu ewo eye show we so ma me hwese metumi adrage na aba eye show ni so a thank you very much ye Dr. Solomon Owusu live from Colorado oni ye babedi inkomo afa eye apiaze any other matters efa a small scale mining ho alluvial mining efa mining hu bia no he is qualified to speak on it. Unim said this platform we don't normally grant interviews, so when we say interviewer now it means that the issue is very important to discuss. We don't just bring anybody here. So when we hear your style of production now, we don't conduct and I say and grant interviews that much because you have a specific reason here. Yes, sir. It is who say obi wa ha na say yenene kasa na say nipa no yinim say credibility no obi nipa no so na adwumu do e wa asema obeka no ho no. Inti I would like to say welcome to the show, Dr. Solomon Owusu. And before I so no ono so aboase ni abrantie pa and obi anim say aboase for no aye ni abre aye. Dr. Solomon Owusu, good evening.
Good evening.
Nice brother. Nice one. Now behind the scenes in Commodity, there's a reason why for some time, you were off social media. You were not really active, and as a friend and a brother, I know, and then you rightly talk to me. We talk a lot as friends and also as brothers. And those are behind the scenes. But I'm very glad to say you are back, and I think wakuma edda a year mining so. You've taken it upon yourself, say it does not matter which government is in power and who is in charge. All that you want to do is to make sure the right thing is done at the end of the day. Would you say we mining what we dream unim senyoma ekochwa unim se ekocho unim senyoma ekoyeswa ekoye, and so many times you've seen you praise people in positions. You have condemned people to in positions. It depends what is happening. And there ya mawadwo eba Loud Silence TV so na edien na obeka kire ansa na starting komo na ankasa yihu wache
yo mejo so menua ye share ya che. I think the last time we share face to face was 2019 when I traveled to Washington DC. We had a nice time, but enche me we bia mesaba
nice one.
Ye be in studio we are Kasama and Nippon say Obuasifo Minosia. And the American say Mechio Bibiara Wotie. I'm saying a lot of people may hear screen this one Nipa show no nyasa from Kichwa. MCC there we a kufa do free wa. Una a popular power.
Dabi we many pay your friend saying Shatabando. No way, me answer the kufu araba. I. Shatabando first, and maybe twice answer the kufu araba.
Anyway,
so doctor, and you bring in common straightforward in common. Apiati yehudi si nyina sebio nipa bebre ate apiati asem no. From your experience and from your technical know-how, how do you see apiati? How do you think, say generally Ghana? How were we supposed to handle apiati? First time now you see, and son, we go into the matter itself.
Yo, medasi. Apiati semna you see, enya dia etaisi, but ibimu esisi. Ewo Romania ne even US akra no, ebiyesi bo baby brea. Bomb no am to te said there two way because track na ekuta explosives no. Omo den hyehyɛ pa egu akwan mu a even car nya accident mpo a entumi nya den bomb bisa because container na esi truck ne so na explosives ne gum ye wo no ma bi e wo se ewo some requirements bi o se nya ansana etumi afa explosives no such that even during the transportation say aturenchen bi kra si na car no ewuo kra because US Utah and Arizona ebiesia trust no eroli akoto valley mu ambombi anyawe inti ya de den and as a motorcycle kra te said your moka kra se bi be pim car na etumi e bombi sa e kire say enoma bia na o say nka truck na aircon no enya no enya enunti na de sa de ne ba asate ne reports aba nyina on say e buy no original reports no de buy but press conferences ni releases ministry ne de aba ne police de aba ne ade nyina omo state ye de omo kan ne say car na mem
kana na wote kana bobi
ya no kana makushafo Kevin what the appearance everybody are follow you know what we say
like every I say yesterday I had some guessing about now me is a part we Kano
I'm telling you okay what the on
your part be every car no
aha won say on information be amfa car na bombe na kasa
yeah
who say car ni pacho mo amutie from all over the world obi ehun say car na bombe yen enieda almost say amema kwose from 30 meters omu tumi tuka because you don't car no na ya investigations ewura kan mehu say requirements and ko say container ni nya enya e de sa problem ne ba enti no pam no twa no car na mem fon sabi before adwumbone ekuta wo wiase meanwhile America ha ni esi ya car no roro ye Koto Valley mu Arizona die esi wo Utah Salt Lake City die esi wo Romania ne ade ni nyina no omutumi hu car no etwe car no investigations emma report ni baye no omudi sua ne omafiri mu den na siye den na yesei emma omudi abo om ho ban masisia ensibium for some years now yenhu yente sa explosive tracker akonya accident biu eno enanka ye de ni siye no yes party senka reports preliminary reports baye any even reports mienu aba disiano we are looking at 3 reports a minerals commission report 3-man committee report and a benayi and dano and a police report 2 reports aba a 3-man committee no any minerals commission yes aba abujina po minister say on rezima obi anhwebi police report di nyamba ye mienu na aba na nka osenka omofambra na some of us are your knowledge in mining and those kind of things, you know. You review me. I don't need to be in Ghana. I can be here. I have all the information. We have people in Australia. I have friends in Canada. I have friends in South Africa coming here into mining now. Review individually. Then we can come up with statements. Yapekra yam publish it said ya na metro media ministry straight. I have Abu Jinapo contact. Me what deputy Duka contact. Me what a whole lot of people contact sir. You bet me that mom so monje na mo pa mo munchenchi noma na mo fanka mo plans ho. Sane e be ya e bin sibiu. We the almost report no o mo famba. Na nipa o 24 say e man famba. Benayi.
Me ba jo Benayi oyo hwan
Benayi is the advisor to the minister. Our Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Abu Jinapo key advisor. And Abu Jinapo di ni wura she ni mu kire say obulifu papa na ma de papa no be kan bia I don't know ye. O say Abu Jinapo is young. He is about 36 years or so. And a man na nyini. And na wadan Mugabe ewo a ministry wa boho owie geography o Legon onko be bia bio. Wa boho all his life. Ministry one wa was enti Abu Jinapo fi say wa ho ache ninti no onim de oye mi wa say ni paya na atena ministry wa China for say yensuo ne yensase nyina ontumi for knowledge bi amba ya e be solve problem na onim sa report no ye den na wo a wo ye 3-man committee chairman wa ye report wo say report na ba Odiama minister. Now what was advising say don't release the report. Now report now.
Now okay committee now omu report. Omu receive a report.
Oh, me say TMU Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Abujina put a 3-man committee from the minister.
Okay.
And what and also minerals commission and form report umra because say omana answer or meduma ye masa to range them see. And also police for also form report bra because I say Kenya police escort and I say see no police in the court side for investigations. Into ohia police report, minerals commission report, and on what the committee was independent 3-man committee. And or do on one advisor, a Benai, a chairman, and a chairman who we report no, or the man minister, and a chairman say minister don't release this report. But I say what be that. Benai says any power way advice minister. At the papa bear pa na ibetumi ewo sa ministry nim.
A quick one before you move from baby I do know. Sir security kid and some motor kid na edi ambulance and was some men shed and when I could see saying
say assembly by no some of us here can say Senkeyadia escort they said the America mine na ye transport explosive escort di animu na air signal to protect the main track no Senkeyadia na ebi wo ho a edi track na nim 50 meters a enkanya dia even motor back abobo yan from say ekobom say no krempo a enkanya dia ebetumi ayeden esi and so yenya police eba bonten DSP Kosifori se wan ACP se wan eba bonten be catch Ghana for said there was a police escort nana hye bia ye free owie ye na no ena chief of the area nana bepo eba bonten be kan say enya nokre nana police escort bia enim enti some of us investigations because I have men there. I have men in Bogo, so appear to one I have men there because of mine and Ninti. I have people there. So I did investigations. No, I'm saying na escort to be an there wasn't any escort. The police report na enyamba out no. Ye train asemo mbeba abeka emagana fwati. So some of the escort in be shemu, some fan shemu. Because a pure negligence. Once a buy no, maybe throw a publication called Inside Newspaper online yeah there. Emma man phone say a negligence on the part of both the police, minerals commission, and the company, and a man problem nearby. Internal no now onim one funny thing, Kevin. As some way see in no. Onim say company na explosives near or more diani ye mazam. And there is a transporting company on an air transport and your mazam truck and an ede explosives niko. And your local company bia the Martin say honest no a strong MPP people. And the American you saw me MPP walk a pa. Omana truck no a your modia or magic contract. Ewo mazam a transport to explosives no from the plant to the mining site. Now, enyasa Mazam pe enomdemo Mazam was forced to give the contract to them because we have a law. Law no ha. Said me the document that send you.
Yeah.
A legislative instrument that is LI 2431. And no ye your friend is saying sa law we are almost say a local content mining minerals and mining local content and local participation regulations 2020 almost passing under Kufuado 2020 almost passing just before the election. Previously Mazam was transporting its own explosives until some law way by and also okay yes sublet it because so regulations now it was prepared or it was enacted purposely to promote jobs for the citizens through the use of local expertise, goods, services, and then also to retain jobs for the citizens. And you know, passes which to me I understand. But law now also say, for the qualified people, and into the first will be MPP ni no into no man in koji abre bi nipan only who nim de. So regulations 14 of that regulation a reservation of certain services for citizens. OSHA sub-regulation 1, section B. And then I read, or say the following services shall be provided only by a citizen. B, haulage services to and from mine sites, including transportation of personnel. You see how mining company BIMOA. Explosives now, Mazam, any other companies a supply no. The transportation or say company no odema citizen no yes man. And yes sir, they're receiving a fine, there is a sanction. Our company no bet you a fine. One farmer citizen.
Solo.
Yes.
Embra asem we see no. Na you expect to say there will be a swift investigation. Now, and I say investigations, let me say it that way, because there are so many investigations going on. At the end of the day, the minister came to tell us that investigations no more we report in this way. The minister is holding on to it on Pesa Ghana for Ebehu. Now, after that, and also, Oma a year as some way affect you, a year appearance for Nankasasono. The government through the ministry told us they were making some plans, and they are putting things in order to make sure say Oma as to yenche wem to omo bet situate way and as resettle omo to the extent that they will feel comfortable because eyoma say and as same way is see. Now, from what you know and speaking on these issues for a couple of months now, do you think say the ministry hiding the report from us? Any the kind of pledges a year the vice president gave, the president gave, any to date, a daiba kumpa ye who say yes we akata so a light akum crampono ebinsi. Do you think from your experience, say it will be easy for the government and I say we are going to see any serious approach in the here and I say you see it as a long-term African politician strategy whereby they always throw something out. But I'm asking this question because Obi said Madam Joyce Aye before she took that position, so I don't know. I think so basically she was supposed to ask about a year report, investigations, Nekosi saying and Sana Obeji sa position. Between this, in some only say, let's be realistic here. Do you think this government in this few because it's been almost over 3 months, and almost 3 months, Ojin said this government, this ministry can resettle these people well.
Thank you so much. Nyemekani said, from what I'm seeing, the government is playing politics about the whole thing. And Abu Jinapo, Benai, and Joyce are the key people behind that politics. I didn't make us. Benai, Ninyaba, the sister, and Joyce and Benai recommended Joyce to the minister for the appointment into that position now was as chairperson of that Apieti Support Fund. Maame so beje ye no wo onsa hyenkofo num. Obe den akobisa report. Report Kevin anya wo anya me anya few people ne bebisa. Even those people in government will be through because okobisa no wan bisa ne here. Sabi na akoye se ohene entuma eja anan na una wokoka. That is how the whole unite. Ena ade na koye cartel. Unim say Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources in charge of lands, your friend Benito Owusu bio. Or no ena eye atwuma ho baby atwuma nwa bieja also MP. And that man, or you're just a figurehead. Was Apieti support fund needs rebuilding, or you're just a figurehead. Those who are running the show right now, I'm telling you, Benai and Joyce, and they are reporting to Abu Jinapo. Sana dia na koye yembisa se adenti no se basa opanyin asami bae Abu Jinapo gidi Benai advice no say on the Benai beka bia no offer. So on jo mo 6 million no kra no omo muntua bi unim say omo ntua no afront omo tua first 1 million and na dia kan omo tete no $270,000.
So the 6 million company it wasn't the whole 6 million.
No. Omutua 1 million. And na dia kan omutua 270,000. I'm say every quarter or every month or so. I need to get it right. Either every month or every quarter. And omudi tua. Enti edan na omo peso omusi no. For 270 no multiply how many quarters or months and omudi betua scan we enti apiati for no me ka kro mo nde se nyame anya adom ama yenya mobrohufo bi entua sika ne bi te se de amanfo gusu e donate na no de omani to aban sika so a e wo de omoje free sa Mazam company no wona. My brother, I'm telling you, it will take them not less than 5 years
now
to get.
From your experience, I've read a few things. 6 million or $5 million, incident saying ABCC in Krubiso, Brazil, ni other countries yenya explosion say. I think it's $5 million for such an explosion, such a disaster. Why do you think a whole government will just tell a company, say, pay just 5 million and that's it, walk, and then everything will be taken care of? Like, 11 or if I stand to be corrected. Inti 5 million in the first place, no? Mibusa as an expert, do you think it was the right amount for even the government to quote? And why was it quoted so quickly? Abra investigation, how are we able to determine the cost of the damage whilst the investigation itself has not been established and as I concluded for us to know that the damage, the real damage of the explosion or the deliberate explosion now a free star company will hold?
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. I think say a question where your questioner said Dankofo Bibriano. And I said Obesha time as 5 million, 6 million, 70 by.
Yeah.
I wrote a publication on it. Made the crowd to me linking. Emma, comments are now man for man, both Ghanaians near Brofonia, dear minimum airman. Now say, just obey when you say began. I'm say, you need a penny. So you got $5 million for this disaster from a mining firm. My brother, the Awokayen, ABS won't baby. My mount 2 examples because of time. One, in 2019, Brazil. Bakusi, a Veil Iron Ore Company. A omu tailings dam, semeka tailings da. On say, Obuasi baby ana ye friend sanity, no.
Yeah.
On say AGA for ni gold na asinsione efino omu pakigu baby. And no sa tailings no. Eye sa Iron Ore Company no. Omu die efeli and a sweepy a whole village. He said ye apieti. Bomb up asai a crony na ekumnipano. A kumnipa 270. Ena a se omunsione in Sassini adie. Brazilian government obientien ye. Brazilian government Emma Veil Company a charge 7 billion United States dollars. Billion B for ball. $7 billion. Owie ye no. And almost say, Obia ni nipa ewu family bia ni nipa ba ku ewu bia no nipa ba ku bia family eye one ebeje over $190,000 What the court Ghana is coming and on saying over $190,000 and will be average. Actually, the right figure is $197,000. Apart from that, the company was instructed to repair all environmental damages, including cleaning the rivers. River Biadawa, Apollo Tubiano, company in cleaning. And Sasana, a funtumini, Omunya refill. And we are Bubunia Diana, Omundian Bianina. That is a serious government. All because the person who was in charge, he had the knowledge and experience in mining. And ya Abujina Pomo type. And on Tonchen, there is another one. Before I make the next one, the responsible senior staff of the company, and now on negligence in tea, sa at rent they were charged with murder. They were prosecuted and jailed. Now the next one, Samarco Iron Ore Company, and also Brazil, and also the same tale is failing. And also 2015, and also Enipa 19 we said first year Enipa 13.
Yeah.
In the difference of 6. And now 200 homes destroyed. Yes, sir, then 500 homes destroyed. Over 500 homes destroyed. Or more than 200 homes in Enipa 19. Yes, sir, then Enipa 13 we and now over 500 homes are destroyed.
You can't hear more than that.
You can't hear cry, yes. Afe yembra this year. Company no Brazilian government charge you 5.1 billion before ball again. Enya million. Million
before baller.
million 1 million times 5. Million bakusa account, that is 5.1 billion. And you charge you Nipa 19
So what will make the government of Ghana just say these people should just pay 5 million?
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin. I come here, I'm fancy.
Okay.
21 executives of the company. 21, Nipa 21. Brazilian government do jina mrano e charge manslaughter. Omo wie no. And omo say de omo ye fine ni ade nyina no. It did not include other civil lawsuits. They said, they be America say at the appropriate time, you bet sue Mazam, any Josidek, any Artans with class action lawsuit. You know, BB say no, me almost say anybody can sue.
Anybody can sue, yeah.
Yes, anybody can sue. And only 2 examples are. Me de ma ebie etiefuo ni hu say me ba bontin be ka say sika ne insignificant no. I had basis and I proved say with only these 2 examples pempo no. Why say Abujina po ekoje 5 million? Why? They said the ubisa me na the metiti ye ni eno ye allege. Mean to mean na video so a guy say eno ye allege. Let me use the word allege. Kwame ye plus ba bontin se okaya ebe kan say Artans ene Josidek ne Mazam mpanimfo bi ne namsuma so etuetu sika bi se na ebe ya ombegu nuomem na asem ya kata so Kwame ye plus the publication is there enti obi afa nko adwendwi mu say ampa de plus kan no ene de asi no ebo abura na so say ebra opposite one.
Ebra. So me master friend Mr. Foso we good. Ebra.
That be ebra opposite, but the anyway.
But
so,
on a serious note, no. Yeah.
Yes.
On a serious note, no.
Yes.
Do you think, sir, is the lack of aspect occupying such positions? The reason why I'm able to say, if the Oya minister no say or that expertise to handle that ministry or idea or background about mining, security, these kind of things, the technicalities. Do you think, say, are we doing ourselves harm by appointing people who don't have expertise in specific things to occupy some positions? Because from what I know, Abu Jinapo went to School of Mines, right?
No, KNUST.
KNUST, and he did physics.
No, yeah, physics. Yeah, physics, no, yeah.
And he studies physics. Later also obey law. Check Abu Jinapo background, the political career, he has basically has no idea about mining, and maybe he might be seeing the impact of this accident or this action by these government companies who deliberately made at this point, because nobody has come out to say what the way and one shada. Do you think problem where now so it's and so we can blame it on appointing wrong people into some positions? Because if somebody like you or somebody who equally is qualified like what you are telling us now, with those expertise, this ideas behind it, I don't think anyone with that background will come and stand and say give Ghana 5 million and walk. Do you think appointing the wrong people or the lack of expertise filling these kind of positions, especially when it comes to the mining sector, Professor Frimpong Boateng did not have any experience in mining, and he was just put in that very sensitive position. We also, at the end of the day, need to see it. So, do as a professional and somebody who has studied mining, somebody who has been in the system, do you think your primary problem also this appointing the wrong people?
Yes, you are perfectly right. Now, in Abu Jinapo's case, apart from physics, alone, adwuma biya or any corporate world, any experience, any managerial experience, any supervisory experience.
Okay.
Not just yet.
Mati.
The attorney said, yeah, somebody like Abu Jinapo, one, or you're young, mining sector on a big deal. Enya Nkwalana Ebu, we are general managers of the various mining companies and the ministries and YP and Diadina, Sena. Sabi, Yemfa Akwala Wiswa to say Abu Jinapo and Kotosa ministries or managing. Abroad only management experience via Anna Wakofa advice. I saw almost say, you can find some technical people. Technical people was Akofa fence benai onya man se dwuma da wada ministry wada Mugabe ewo ministry onya man se dwuma da and na de bia wrong advice and odema guy, because for Benai to advise Abu Jinapo to take $5 million, just say serious for Benai to advise Abu Jinapo not to publish the report, serious where report we omodia politics. Decided me kind. About out near stadia, we can come up with certain way. Next time, you better me the normal be because also you mistakes, and try fast by. Am I to me study at the your first preventive measures to avoid or prevent future recurrence. But say ambassador, si say mode report no ashe mbotom at ministry way. How can we know what happened? Next time people say better than you. These are some of the problems. Sorry, America have no tia. Answer na yebe will be Secretary of State or something.
Oh yeah. They just don't.
Both.
Oh yeah.
Yes, both the technical and then the managerial experience.
Yeah.
To handle that. And no na ama Ghana yenya problem be seen there. Fair. Yembisi I say Argentina Attorney General bia ya appointing bia a lawyer. Adena finance minister bia ya appointing bia ye.
Have some background on finance. Yeah, in finance.
Accountant. Ode meba me kadi abisi event assembly so. Either way accountant person or finance or economic person. Keloforiata unma eveza adikrontia economy no eveza adiji apansam no. Ono onye finance person. Ono onye economic person. Or ye investment banker.
ne expertise ne say G2 year na for some braso G2 year na for some braso
na yanti a percentage na yanfa de aka de be
na
eno wa ya ma
say unim mama jira de bi Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs or a barrister at law and a Minister for Environment, Science and Technology or a medical doctor, Minister of Employment and Labor Relations or a BSc in Administration, Accounting, Option University, Minister for Youth and Sports, a Master's in Finance, my health minister or accountant, energy minister, a doctor.
Now imagine say what the health minister, akoya accountant, now the environment minister, also medical doctor. Can you imagine?
Now the dentist, akoya energy minister.
Dentist, akoya energy minister. You know why petroleum gurus? Ghana. You power electrical gurus. Ghana. What of a dentist? Dentist you proposal on practicing.
Oh, David.
On two center. Or real school politics no ya on 20% that. Can you imagine?
So, but like looking at this situation, yen concentrate kakrebi war appears for Nyanko quickly to the mining sector in so issue be 2 minutes. Then we can wrap up. We're going to continue this conversation. Now, dear Yapane Ghana for and the Menoka say we are comfortable. Yetifie in so to emboye Menoka say obi yamushishino in so munakura na yimashishino ni yamushishino oda patem chese nipa na ojiji kana tenkran Joyce aya tenkran den what tenkran omu nyina afie krama kura we bu omu dem Menoka say omo apiadi in so munakura de sakra baby bo tent no wo kura betuma ko makoka obi because ye nyina in so to na ehu ye. So what's your advice? What do you think say should be done in the with your little experience, for these people? That's politics now, but the people, almost situation. What advice do you have for the government? But we just what are the immediate things from your experience? What's the ACCCR?
What is an intelligent question? So many things. Now, I'm breaking it down this way. Say, Oshe, the way Omoya, Diana, I don't have this Sikano 37
million.
5
yeah.
million. Ghana is no man. Kevin, I can assure you, say, a move 3 quarters.
A bit 3 million. 3 million. A 3 million.
3 quarters back on Kofu. Na emu 1/3 and as 1/4 ako edumana ankasa. That is the politics they are playing now. Mo jiji sikano amount for abedonati sikano enipa da tent muma after school after my first degree me eduma otakwa 6 to 7 years ansana maybe suade wa America better America takwa insuto me hu ekura nsuo to sen
takwa na ekobo golf off your boase omo time for nsuo 2 o'clock nsuo 2:25 nsuo like it was shocking.
I'm glad you know it. Yeah, takwa 2 o'clock. Yes. Enti me kra say me start eduma foforo no young man senior staff and I had me to exploration rig drill rig na drill rig no mote ho na about 2 o'clock say kim now e masho so betumi abu
yeah
rig no every 2 o'clock in suto enti such a place na makobo tent man to me engu blocks concrete impo pejas ye wo de tent ni po no mo betumi de
pejama 6 inches bi na hu say a free form
yeah mo betumi de iron rods bi edi nkan asisi some pillars na mo tighten wo mu mo tighten na moto concrete kosro kakra se na be ya insuo ni floor
that's it
e be floor fast ye na tese wo de mo bo tent no ene insuo to na enamase yo na fanipa. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Now, 37.8 a year making. Minia, and yet this is not the first time resettlement about. Let me tell you. Takwa obia OTM free takwa. Sasima make a entro media. Se ubie lines na ombeka se Solomon asema okano Etakwa for friend Akushi. Ozi Akushi. Look, there is a place called New Atwabo. And New Atwabo hono. Your golfers and na minima your operations no do baby na gold no akodi sa ekronim. Enti o se omu relocate ekroni na omu pe baby esisi dan foforo. E compensate omu e ma omu ska wa wo afuo wo asase na ye tua oka ni ye yi wo fi ho e de wo ko. Golfers one company woman just came through obi aho. Yanko I am free. Dunko I am free. Obi a from Dunko I am free. Same boy one can tell me. There's a company called Persus Mine. Persus Mine, relocation, sir. Na baby the Edican. Tomu yomu fio. It's new place, hospital, a clinic, a solidine and cremodine, almost sitting na a relocating conform. I don't touch a wild chrome of wasi. So,
relocate. Yeah.
Relocate to BDM.
Yeah. Build new estates. BDM. Yeah.
Yes, new estates. BBM. Anglo Gold Ashanti as a single company. How can say a buying company be Mazam? Ako Bombi Obi. Because Mazam should have been charged to do all these things. Makoya politics akwaje skaketwa
5 million. So $5 million.
The afa confirm sem a eno kra no wokete a e chen 5 million no.
I they go what you on channel. And don't say 5 million.
On channel chen 5 million.
Okay, so now before you go no. Yeah.
Me pacho ma me fa enunsi. Enti no saa de we yasi eye ekrasidan Kevin. Mati so person ye modern city.
Yeah, modern. Chamber and hall. Chamber and hall. Bed 2 bedroom. Yeah, modern. Modern on the other.
Mesin for e wo bogoso. Pristia. Mesin for local mesin for the si omdan mom. Ana meboa.
Yeah.
Pristia mesin for bogoso mesin for wase kropon mesin for any nkronkro na atwasian. More assemble those kind of masons now.
Local artisans. No when you say man.
No when see a dynamo. I can assure you that with this 37
obesi biabros, obeti 1,000 houses.
Local guys now, they can build the houses. Extra the bebano. Mape other things are more the but immediately no, you need a diamond conform them. Why should you wait? Emma ensure enkum nipa no ansa na wakosi modern city amom. Why? Does it make sense? Appeative for akatro so
omo modern city atrim.
Omo akatro. Why should
appeative for gas on modern city? Si diamond mo no mundem.
Use the money. Na Joyce interview me we are make twa sa portion we na me dia send no. Me send no nioma. Me send na catch and say asem na ye kan ye ni abre. Assembly see January 20th. Meboa.
Yeah.
Ebesi ne.
April.
Ekrasidan. How many months na edisi Ekrasidan? How many months? Mesin for AC dan. Ewo apietia. How many months? Ena edisi. Blocks kro mu twa kro mu ntwanwie. Na blocks no kra no ye matene say. Ya Kevin menumi enu ya dan ya yesisie. Say okoto anwea papa no. Na cement. Na ye. Mines spent all now.
Asiano.
Spent all. My spent all na omode ayan na omode tablos. Can you imagine?
Really?
It is Ikaro Krana eda hono. They don't want to use the money. Some work to anya. Omode mine spent all and a tablos.
And a massa to say Omo muswaso anyama no krampo no yentu omoka.
Yes, mama for na almost so blocks in no man. Yes, say one koswa. Mona Ibrahim Mahama Mone Ada and Kofo.
Would have been Solo Edio. Hey,
if you have a young guy like Abuja Pono or such a wicked person, say, how can the country move forward? Pray. Minumi and Untokwa, Kunina, criticize your buying. Kuntokwa for the youth, my boy. That's a youth to grow. like Abu Jinapo etumi such a wicked person. Let's say I say eba.
And then a problem, no.
Who should we trust again? Who should we trust? Abu Jinapo oten kind. What there was in a papa na utim.
Oh yeah.
Tent to say in punching. Akokra no say
or the boom or so many other say boom. Now, yes. Before Obekono, me video way quickly. A year time 2018, I think 2019. You been a date,
no? 20. It was December 14th, Friday.
December 14th, 2018.
December 14th,
Professor.
Yes.
From Paul Boating, Ejina Ria Sigina, Mamampenin, nim catch a Ghana for say, Yensu are a Ghana na, near Sigalam say a seno, in solid in yatin 1 standard water, Momentia, Mabomu Diwaha, my advert mamo. In solid yati, Namumi tea professor from Paul Martina, because Endra so yatise, a year, the minister in charge of our water bodies near the Adenoso Becatcher say, Yensu Nina de Yameni and Yadia, and the Echensu, a cransu Bagana, because Galam say,
Cecilia Dapa. Also, wa Musa.
Oh, Gio, we get a shadow. Sir, not Oslo, so we give you, but Oslo also to San Hono, as a sim cacra. Cecilia, how we get down. I, what we me a good chase therefore, not be at Tunisa. You go help Professor Ambra. Yeah, go ahead, Prof. Mra. So you're still listening to Loud Silence TV. This show is with all respect version. We're still talking to Dr. Solomon Owusu on matters arising when it comes to Apiazi and also small scale mining in Ghana. What the government is doing to help our brothers and sisters at Apiazi. This is a video of Mr. Dr. Frimpong Boateng when he used to head the land ministry. When he told the world, the president was in front of him, that our water bodies have been cleaned through his able leadership, and that Galamsey had no effect on our water bodies. Today, we want to show you the video. We will speak on it quickly, and then we will continue the show.
Jamie 2 years na ban editor bono eto Galamsey so say essay yemfudie ne yenema bibiri enti omotwentwe so ansa wo mo bia den koya mmermadwuma nketenkete ne bi enkrofo kasa anwa enei bosomfo yipomakwan mu amoso afo hwe atenaye abode mu nyansa pani nimdie nto aso obenfo kwabra Frimpong Boateng dia todwa semfin Jamie tabono band na ban editor small scale mining so no we yefiri hodo mu a ombetimi akoyo mmadwuma nemum no mo hwe eni emra ne hyehye eso.
Our president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has demonstrated the political will to sanitize, regularize, and reform the small-scale mining sector. The Interministerial Committee on Illegal Mining embarked on a program to systematically reform the sector and at the same time preserve the integrity of the environment. Miners who out of ignorance might have done the wrong thing have been given the opportunity to receive proper training at UMAT in sustainable small-scale mining operations. Individuals who wanted to stop mining altogether were afforded training in alternative livelihood trades. There has been adequate education of miners, chiefs, and religious leaders, opinion leaders, and the general population. All registered small-scale miners were given the opportunity to appear before a vetting committee to have their documents regularized. The ban on small-scale mining is being lifted for the compliant ones to go back to work within the regularized and reformed framework.
In 24 dia to just say enyumakuo beye apem ahasa aduonum 1350 eniamo mo kwan so mo enye adwuma na adwuma no mo eye ne so mo do mani ebedi akiri.
On behalf of my colleagues on the IMCIM, we thank Ghanaians of goodwill for their support. We commend the Ghana National Association of Small-Scale Miners for their cooperation. We appreciate the work done by our professors from the University of Mines and Technology, Takwa. We know that the war to preserve the environment might take a long time, but we are prepared to fight every battle and eventually win the war. Having successfully implemented the strategies outlined in the roadmap, the ban on small-scale mining is being lifted as from Monday, 17 December, for miners who have gone through vetting successfully to go back to work within the regularized and reformed framework. Ladies and gentlemen, the framework as outlined in this address is therefore duly launched.
Almost at national anthem na sa kan enti Professor Frimpong Boateng no 2018 touch the Ghana wiase nyina se e ma mampanyin kura tu kwan kwa abrochire no ono so okoshe mu kena se eye nsuo a ewo Ghana no ni nyina eni ate enti eye nkunumdi a yedi no ene the policies or the bae no ende eye madam Sisi Dapa na time Professor Frimpong Boateng e ka say no to obi onim de course nyina no ono asa twa no ho abeka kire se eye galamsey asay nsuo ewo Ghana solo
yo minua medase na asem way Kevin say at times ye can same way be na yan hwe ya no ye
asem a wo beka no
ya ansem a beka no
yeah
enye nsem papa na me pa chowo ansa na me ansa no atu aboni atu abo a me kobo osu yi madam fu lady bi pa your friend of Babibafo takwa or a very popular lady pa or a media person na wo se mencha o mano na o hwa wo atoabo baby a make say go fools esi location no
meso megine so
ho a o ya enti no ya Babibafo mecha o se mambo odin a me baga na
and the on twema yes enter table a on twina ye the table so a on twina chen ye be pam
oh Kevin anyway aye on say sa semo a omo kan nsuo se ya solve galamsey ne sa de ye omo twetwa ntro ni ade ansa na meba enokra so ma menka nsuo no problems are e debre nipa ma nipa hu how serious the matter is ama some of us no ye deda because me mabo hu de wura atama nipa di me no se me ka se me dwen ho a enka
kasa yeah
ma me nfa hu mekoso because I'm fighting for the Kevin me no tiwi me no mienu ye mbako school a say America how
oh yeah
ye mba ni Ghana ye ti America why say me no mienu ye sorry a na ye fight for the people empanyimfo say kuntunwan a ninchi na ye den eko
that's true
e beko ye chi enso ya ye ken so the drinking what first the sources of water you treaty our mining areas no Ghana no out of the 16 regions 13 regions yes no scale mining people don't know 13 regions na adam say member Washington DC my show no mebo every region every district and every town ama enipa nyam my brother those water sources no rivers ni ade na wo they are significantly contaminated with heavy metals of notable public and ecological concerns. Look, first, not ote cancer be Ghana.
No.
It's not only cancer. First, brain damage, lung disease, kidney disease, sanomano, not only Ghana, sir. And so when they be saying, say a dena sanomani in Aba. Unim say, most of the water treatment plants are old. Time are almost plant, you know. Na yen say. So they were not purposefully configured to treat water containing heavy metals. And because of that,
okay, heavy metals I know what you because you need a sebio, you know animal with and okay heavy metals on said that you be the dance
wow. Anyway, you are right.
Yeah.
Be to say arsenic, ne mercury, ne other way. Even
mining area first no 2017 was them Ghana. Udu and her container about was a Chinese for not on mercury. And they say shanky gold near the side in Drubon, in Druno, and if any heavy metals.
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, apart from heavy metals, no crown, cyanide near Ghana, poisonous chemicals. Won't show him. Your treatment plants, no, they were not configured to clean it very well. Yes. And no mining areas, questionable.
Okay.
Very questionable. The quality,
and this goes to, it could go to the bigger companies, and so doing
yes,
serious mining.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, meba so at the problem because you or what at appropriate time. Now, yes, the chairman say Kevin. Apart from say, sir, you treating umpono. Unim say, as ma make me twa adwene ene etiefo nyina adwene ko bibi so. Enkurase no, enso na ase na anitene no, no makosa. No mu de esi wo. No matete haban bi de agum. Na ani no ate kakra na efi no akoda ase kakra. Omo se enso na ni agene bebo a.
Yeah.
No omo asone so. Omo sone so a na omo de aduane na omo didi. Minua. Enna be na ekurase obi efu ahye. Obi anya heart problem, obi anya kidney problem, obi anya say because enso na acetone efi na acetone no. Chemicals ne de afranso no ontwin for oni nya den ehun. Cyanide ne ade no afranso no ma ontwin for oni ehun. Ade se lab. Enti wono mu a de na wono no poison. That is the most dangerous aspect of this galamsey thing. Yeah, bo hu de wura ni pantiase. My brother, apart from that, cost of water treatment is high. Because chemicals now use abra your fence and heavy metals ni other chemicals, poisonous ube use more enti ama cost na what the better chemicals no a cost inti ama the cost of treating the whole water no a cost astronomically. And also another thing. A draining a buying any pan for my journey and so. My brother, my main some of the problems are water pollution way. One, diarrhea, hepatitis, cholera, typhoid, lungs, respiratory, kidney, cancer, brain damage, nerve diseases. Sayare bonu. Sayare we nyina so eso mu a eye cost sika kese ene de. So at the end of the day, obebo bra na wie, one nsuo na wasan so de sika no akototo nuro ene ade. My brother, small scale mining no in Kenya adebone. In Ghana, it creates millions of employment for people. People don't know. And now, there are a lot of small scale mining and a disika at two tables.
Yeah, that's very true.
Africa, small scale mining is operated in more than 45 countries in Africa, according to World Bank's report in 2017. A cater for over 54 million livelihoods, homes. Yes, people don't know. And in Ghana, crown, more than 1.5 million people as ye are operating in environmentally friendly and sustainable manner. We can get a whole lot of people. You been here accountants home, you been here HR home, health and safety home, geologists home, mining. So Sagalam say adie yo omo ye dede and then akoshi obi afidie and then say Operation Vanguard for nko bunipa no senka omo no nia e wo se omo ye to say the large scale mining companies follow certain fundamental mining engineering procedures edit to gold no and kaminia ka ebeboy efes ye nyina small scale mining no omo chase only illegal miners. But I'm telling you, currently in Ghana, there are 3 categories of small scale mining. 1, a licensed small scale miners are omodie aban ma omo kwan so omutumi mining. 2, illegal miners omone from galamsey phone. And 3, newly established community mining. Sa 3 categories when na obi asensuo sense ase. Enti abugina po ema no enunu ne ho nsere say we are chasing illegal miners in Kwa. All the 3 obia because aban fa nhyehyeye pa your friend no standard operating procedures. Aban fa mbaya omadwuma na omoye no ebebo nsuo ne nsase ho ban. Enti di omoye nyina esensuo sense ase. Na menua key things a woman say there is uncontrolled the so-called small scale mining sites now. Now say madam free Germany and or call Ghana to occupy now you need to be a small scale mining operator so on finding co site no one co here yeah of free Germany or Ghana is here or so through hono ne wura ko and I'm so wura ho what Germany MPP ni kokana mu di matem wo de bia madam fu no nti undi matem bi unkofo di matem ho say me person me bring it aban down. Meanwhile, I'm fighting for the rest. Oko just one side. One side.
Oko one bill. One pay.
Now, for multiply the number of sites in your district now, now for multiply the number of regions. Honorable say yes, say Ghana, Yepra. Near ten say Oko site biya. The sites are fraught with one uncontrolled use of poisonous chemicals. Number 2, poor disposal of mining wastewater. Ensuno omodi akoro anwano. Omo tumi control na akobo esubontini mu. Na ma yensuo ni nyina ayeden basa because they lack the knowledge in restraining the water. Eno no mu hia say ye be solve eno first. Ansa na yaba abepam nkofo a omo ye adwuma wo nsuo so. Ansa na ye triti nsuo no. As at now, almost 30, so almost fighting Galamsey from 2017, my brother. Niama making Omunimba. Yomi man say, Yanfa so ya phone copam no cofo, Yankoshi, Moshi excavator she, Akosi saying.
It's a we account.
Na ye rebi, near tombi, na say excavator, and ya Ghana, na minim excavator to miss FSF tabai. Etufa wiem ko me hu bita andara na kufuado and the professor pa ni tiri ho fu dwene etubeka kire se excavators ayira sign over 500 excavators and I have the documents na me say aban we free so a nipa besu se mmoa e wo Ghana
so enye se bia metwe wadwena kwa chiri obobo yare no so no and this is just I'm just putting this out there. Don't you think say I'll say, Oma, nimdia or mine and what to say, well, what can say about some specific Arabia, and say national health insurance no crano, yet it so for free. Cover these mining areas. Make us say because you know everybody say, and we know the Uncle Football who cry almost can't color no. There are changes. Me a documentary around 2017 or Ghana, who be baby yeah, Anyumenu Krum, for skin color near the idea because of the blasting child smoke near. Don't you think, say, bedroom baby, or say, a bino, say, you know what? Because of the way I'm mining, now we are trying to fight to protect citizens, some more mining communities, a very prominent place, mining in Nankasano. Why don't they put things like, that area now, Crampo, say, Ghana Kadi? Omo fall into that area no yedi omo to health insurance say isa in rono e was say anke to me ye subsidize government to me e ka say uni bibi ote boase ote asenkregwa ote takwa na say ye detect omo jem say yare we bi krampo also because of ebia ye cyanide omo jem na bibia the health insurance no be cover for this for free because it's becoming like joke it is spreading like wildfire yo nipa bebre omo condition bi mo a it's look like say any ideas be ade betima boy ho like kasasa every day and the whole professor a young man who learned physics Joyce Aye Ben Aye like you could see that these people are maybe nobody has a background in tackling problems here fem organi nipa also a mining kakra Aye Ben Aye also geography Geography, geography, and no more no makosa hwe gu cap mu. No na be go office no mo hwe gu table so. Yes, I hear with the end is your toy. So on a serious note, no. Holistically in 2 minutes, no. Minim say a demon, it's so difficult to summarize like problems when it comes to mining, you know? And that's why I keep telling you, say, you could choose one of these weekends, Biano, to educate Ghanaians about what we can do to stop these things and how they. On Lao Silence TV, we can give you a show, 2 hours, something, every weekend. Unya time, we will pick your link and place you on TV for you to educate Ghanaians when it comes to a year mining, how we, to the citizens, our role, you know, because when we play our role very well, Abino will be uncomfortable. They will be forced to meet us halfway. Because it's looking like a man for be any ideas, no more running show. No, it's going to be tough.
Kevin, the Okano, no correct. Na, I think say, oh yeah, I draw me say, me got more TV soon go show, but I know the.
Not a show. What we can do is we can cut pieces of anything you want to do, advice to the government, advice to Ghanaians about mining. And those pieces could be put on Lao Silence TV to play. And no, could be a voluntary thing you are doing for Ghana. It is not a show where you are going to be calling people in or people calling in. It is, the awareness should be there. We need people who have ideas, who have learned this, to put the awareness out there. Because if you're a Abujina Paul or a lawyer or a physicist, and they want to handle your mining in Ghana.
You see, Kevin, me too. You can one time, no, another factor.
We will do interviews. Very good. We will do interviews as time goes on.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, my time kakra.
So in summary, who is saying?
Yeah, me na the chairman say. Sa problem way. So be kaya. Me no ka say proposal that ministry CCIA. Ya shre. Na no kra na nye say. Yes, solve problem no crack a be generate income for the nation, Kevin. Me no edin come up privately. I catch say analysis are many team BA. Sisi on him say small scale miners omuntua tax. Cordiary. Nebi so omun fa chema wuntumi. Ne tax records embrace ombenya ma wa.
And the so buseku for the certificate. E de me am come as me no kan. Okay, but me change here no. And the so buseku am despite so for Bugatti no tax papers embra. And me am kan. And you no kan intikasa.
Yes, they don't pay tax. Na enyo omo many small scale miners mpanyinfo bi adi nkomo. And I say my check tax systems no on say me investigations concern about.
On you
say moon tax. And also yes, omuntua na na abamufo bi ba site e be kakra. Tie. Yes, e koni pabotom sisia. Me say me throw challenge. So UTV there MP heavy, NDC heavy, Minister heavy, MP heavy. Abampe say me no ka say me bie me.
Omunyina hwe.
I'm not for testing me so omo we no mpanyifo. Me nua de tie ne say me throw challenge mom so omo call the various district assemblies. No omo call assembly ho. No omo call the internal revenue service or assembly ho.
Department ho. Yeah.
No omo call check tax records for the small scale miners. So ombenya bia. Omunya. Enunti ye develop system bi. Kevin, the government will generate not less than a minimum of $250 million a year from small scale mining. I'm telling you. Enunkwano, a 3 solve free SHS, a 3 solve school feeding. You need to say Yakobo Besian for those things. Small scale mining alone can take care. And the Emaneyeme and Nijene say, because I'm set to CCA, Operation Vanguard for Shimu video omo yese. Seba say ya de she papa beba. Na moye moduma. Na abra mo betua tax. Na ye beye yi. Omo say na say Ghana obi aduma otua tax. So omo the tax ne beba na ye tua tax. Na ye aduma fine. We don't have problem.
Yeah.
They've accepted to pay tax. Why is the government not doing that? Minia, the point is, Abujina po me boni di ne, ombe challenge me. Proposal that wa minim obi mimbodi. Oh, push say no. Mama expressing infra because I've dedicated my time. Say and then me memfa say John Mama na power. Epia don ko na power. Ekufu na power. It's about the nation. Say nene say aban bi otisu bia eka say yembe boa galamsey nsem na Kevin, I will dedicate my time to go and help. Oko wo set up wi a wa fa nkofo omo ye na wo ha na e de report ne den ebro o monitor na give you advice. If also oko Ghana,
then you keep training young ones. There are young ones too at the School of Mines.
Menka say me kwaje contract kese de sika gumbotom. Hey, Abujina Poso onye. I'm telling you today, Abujina Poso me criticize aban enti o ma me nye, o ma me timu nye. Ono so ontumi nye. E na ade ni go. Me se ene monko brim Eastern region. Akufo adom feature. Kevin wo picture na foto so mo bia hwe bi. Hwedi so na ye. Monko ankobra. Monko pra. Monko ofen. Monko oda na monko hwe nsuo no de aye. Sebi ye wo mpanyifo o mamu. Na omo be politicize. Me fa say me ye NDC nimpo. Me ye NDC nimpo a. Am I not entitled to help the nation? Or say no? Na me catch small scale miners etie me nyina say because bebre asignal me say omo hwe me. Se mo pese modwuma ne nkoso na daachi bi sam mfidi a ye hye no ene bo a ye bo mu ye chi mutum ye koche mu a na ye de matum ye koche China ni ani eja no ene sa nsemfo ekoso no pese eja ya eye mienu sa wo ye MPP ni a tie me sa wo ye MPP ni a between Alan and Bawumia choose Alan. And Tiamanyane said Alan wants the problem to be solved. Bawumia unim say akwawe a friend no Joe Wise Joe Food. Unim say okoka say shoot and kill Galamsey yes okay sa asem no. Oka sa asem no 3 days. And oboase animadu krom. Operation Vanguard for boni petrol man wu say e fe say oye Galamsey. Won so krom be kwai Galamsey chenchiren nyina e ho ne wo. Enti unim eye Bawumia ena omo call meeting Bawumia na kan ye Joe Wise no wagimi sabi wagimi ena kokan no obedwom Bawumia adwene ena Joe Wise kan no me catch small scale miners nyina say so we MPP ni a between Alan and Bawumia Alan wo adwempa wo ho e chen Bawumia me kan ne am obi atibi ena when it comes to the general election media President Mahama amama tiase President Mahama wa mama tiase say se nyame ya adwum no sa ba biemu a small scale mining no ye ne priority a wo behwe adwum omo am yesiesie ma bibia akoyie na ekufo do ne ba obia ne de mentumi nka ho asem because of alleged inti me mpese mekasa wan hwe a Kevin mekasa meka nsem a ense meka ti Bawumia small scale miners am 13 out of the 16 regions. Saman 20 now them say oko Galamsey area bia both MPP and NDC executives no either say or small scale miner and also say or a gold dealer. They have the money. Okon Krasina, they have the money.
Chairman, I want to win a sponsor Bawumia campaign so dim sir.
Yes, omo sponsor parties. I don't think omo to me FS Empam woman. They sponsor the parties. Enti sa wo pese wadwuma koso a Toma Alan na Alan embe boamu dan say wo de be kwakoma Bawumia de me so oba obekunkum sa su tanko na e wona dwene mu no because ono ni krom ho yanya mine no ho onim de onya na say nsuo say it's a so better se adwen so we can find solution to it okọ bone bamboy ye Galamsey ho John Mama krom ye gara ntu onim to se oba biemu a first no ma bia nkoye yes ye nyina tiase amafo de civil no but sisi obetena fie esuo no ma bia hu papa ne matena se me ka mo bia tibi ne amama kire no ma hwe no ma bi o me kan na no was what is it true? Me say yes, Your Excellency, I can't lie to you. You are my big uncle. You've been my president before. I can't lie to you. This is it. Was what Solomon, are you sure? I say, yes, sir. John Mahama Babiewa Galamsey for Mati Dende, Mina me catch them. Say Alan Suna Bebo, Ebia Alan Su Ebetie, na Bawumia dear Miss Ramon, Munim, na Bawumia by a president say Kim. As Samatum.
Make up a daka.
Kevin.
Make up a daka. I'm sure. Thank you very much, Dr. Owusu. That is Dr. Solomon Owusu. When it comes to engineering, when it comes to precautions, everything about mining engineering. Sorry, he's an expert in mining engineering. And mining. But I am say Ghana for Adebo Miapa. So people are bruchra near Diomochi. Or UK passport question. So where the brother Babo Ghana. Now say Obisu Ghana no baby. We don't follow them around. Like a Krobia. Yes. Like we should be chasing people like you guys to be chasing some football players to be on say young qualify World Cup like it hurts, you know. But other countries they are tapping into where their citizens are. Obuha ne mame kotena bridge 100 years ago. But ohun ni trace na say we dey ne mame 100 years no to America into a nipa ne makofa no de ne ko. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Obetimi fra bridge baba no abe contesting for seat. Na ye de na court all because you say or you dual citizen. No you Ghana ni no kotena bridge. Inti nyansa na good dream no. Ye mfa ne court mama ye mpene. Ye jimi.
Na be pacho dede are you or you dual citizen?
Me say did I say on France?
For example, maybe some question. Did you a dual citizen?
Did you dual citizen? No captain's band. I know captain's band. Magana.
On captain.
On a captain.
Obi another dual citizen. So they ultimate
contest. Go parliament.
Seven Kevin wait and you Jimmy.
Many even to say it. Where you there? Jimmy.
1 minute. Man, 1 minute. What the new topic about? Man, just 1 minute. Now, me for addresses our topic now. When him say China was a poor country. Okay. Before the 1970s, China was one of the poor countries. And now, you were engineers. 4B. No. We need to bring people from a year almost in America, UK, in
the diaspora.
A develop one. I don't know for man or just making. I have a book, memory book grammar, and I will read it. They are me ready, Sabu soon. Me economist, a fence and a lecturer. People say, mining engineer, we are economists, we are looking at home. Or try a sadia now, or my assignment. Am I a read a Kevin? Eti China for almost 30 say we are China ni na wa bruchiri na wa kusua de na we dey ba they have a package for you. You be mount fine accommodation you be you say eti remuneration e dey be mount any the conditions no e ma China for bebre ye den ekoye e go onim de ekoboa e me ne China eno nto nchen Dubai omoken sabi mechiwe me ye me PhD no ma China for de ma United Arab Emirates for the me offer say baako eco school fence Dubai CCA ya oye nursing Dubai ya me offer say nimpon nan here be quick na madam fubi wo ho oba school wo ha Colorado School of Mines. I just tested him. Hey, my nephew this I say hey, no let me attend to her. You hear the other man. That is the kind of people. Me China de wa boy no me China de wa obeye first degree wa o wie your koye o mama good incentives ordinary air bo man no mo sorry na ma fa plane mo se mo go Dubai akoye shopping mo go Dubai akoye se na ekufo ado akogina Dubai ifo ne ho na akotwa picture bi o se de wo so wo nipa wo abrochira. Look Kevin, let me tell you, we have economists, we have medical doctors,
proponent and exponent,
all of them.
Yeah.
And so, wo bekona adwena ode ko ema ekobo man ekoyi obi corrupt practices everywhere. Yeah. Ebedi watem. Ya be ya na say me say 2018 with the kind of Johnny Free Ghana esa baba. Almost me dia agro mbebo operation.
Yeah. Yeah. Professor from Pomboati. Make a story with you called me from Ghana. Yeah. Boss.
Yes, I call you. Yes, I call you for Ghana.
Yeah.
2018. So you can imagine this. It is a coup for and no be na John Mama person you know. Na man phone John Mama say Oba Ghana for wa brutre. Mu nim die no. Obetwe bebre wa person be bia bra na be boy. Na yen develop o man no. Where better that per time. Abeka John Mahama and come on ni matna se di. Set there because she ajem. Say me from catch them.
Okay, me. And I'm going to say, MPP now.
Obama say about 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. We talk on phone. Men to me and Koba, we talk on phone. The man, me who the Mayano, or say no fascinating me. Or say or Tim and Tom mining in Simwa. Not the Wuraho. Nemo Mina, but na men one pair man in Brano Bar. Obesi mining no. Na men pen him therefore. Na yen kambom nearby, yen beboa. Anytime make us say large scale mine for, small scale mine for, any idea more Ghana in Nano, more from a more than tied on Mahamachi. Send a China for strategy, Dubai for strategy, any other countries or modi, and in dear for free butchery, a buy a woman, son of person.
So let us see. Advert, why am I John Mahama near Lancash? No, you had the receipt to be bro. Now, Ubetia, Untumi be advert to John Mahama, and be advert to Lancash waha. Ubetia, into the receipt, bro. Thank you very much, Owusu. Thank you. All right. Okay, so that was Dr. Solomon Owusu, or expert in mining engineering. He's a doctor in mining, or he's based in Colorado here in the United States of America. And Mati, how some Ghanaians are ready and willing to help. Some Ghanaians with so much intelligence to when they are called to duty, they'll make sure, say, we the people, we also get what we deserve. These are some of the things that young people watching me across the world now, I want you to know. Say, there are people out there who really want to help. But this is a situation we have somebody filling this position. He has no idea about mining. We are taking $5 million. $5 million. 13 people died. A whole community was blown up. And he tell me, say, we have a president, we have a government that is intelligent to lead. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we called for ourselves. But it's good we are having these programs, these shows for people to be enlightened. Maybe when we go to the ballot, we will make the right decision. Thank you very much, Dr. Solomon Owusu. We will definitely talk to you again. All right. So after the short break, I will go straight and do one or two things, and we will deal with the editorial of the day. Editorial is straightforward. Journalist bi Ghana omoye ninyina about misinforming, ninyina about protecting criminals in government. Obi of Asempa and Omahine of Asempa, and there omo two pair, but there are thousands of them in Ghana, misinforming Ghanaians in Ghana. After this short break, we will do the do. You're still watching with all due respect, extended version. Thank you very much for staying. My name is Kevin Taylor. This is With All Due Respect Extended Version. We stream live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 5:33 p.m. US East Coast time is definitely 9:33 in Ghana. Into breaking news, say Chelsea ako Spain. I had also me ako she. I mean, I show me 3-2. Chelsea for I there. I'm about 3 goals. And so we could be I kakiti the enfan kasem. I Chelsea special the Enka Madrid share. You did me bet, no problem. Chelsea and qualify I'm okay. I am okay. I am okay. I bet and I say, but many problem. Yeah, I Chelsea special the Enka bet and say it Chelsea for your question 3-2. Oh my idea, pa about 3 goals and there and that form. Oh my idea, Madrid are qualified. Chelsea really did well. It's great. Jack, you guys have shown say you have a good team. You've left the competition with your chins out. With your chins showing like a year. Inti yeah really bet boom there. So Chelsea be sham and Real Madrid and share. Mboye nyina. Inti Chelsea film. Chelsea film the first gear. Mo men ko enim. Mo hwinim mo ko hye. Na ma bedwa bonu ma kire. Mr. Ambrose Nsako. Yes Chelsea for film. Mr. McDonald Cromwell. Yes, Chelsea for film. Mr. Fentio Tahiru. Yes, Chelsea for film. Madam Hajia Beyonce. Yes, Chelsea no film. Almost Omukaka Hono. I'm real film with Nina. Yes, Chelsea film. Into an announcement. No. This is the announcement of the day. Muhinim. All right. Into Enyumbre. You're about, let's say, maximum 1 hour to finish do today's show. Mama from maybe I do know we cannot do the social media segment. We can't because Andrew catch that this interview was going to happen and we had to spend a lot of time because appears for us there will not be any social media segment. We are going to go straight and take care of what we call the editorial of the day. Now, my larger picture we now me explaining now me breaking your maybe down. Ma yen officially yen started a year editorial of the day. It's got to do with journalism in Ghana. It's got to do with hypocrisy in Ghana. It's got to do with some people. I might imagine say because they have the opportunity to have some platforms, they have decided to misinform. They have decided to deliberately, na nokreno yehu. And this started a few years ago. That is the reason why you see the new media, you see the new Ghanaian, you see the revolution of young Ghanaians. They are on different platforms trying their best to clarify, trying their best to make sure, say, a year Ghana, Nipana, Sebio mo Ghana no, Yedimsa do no more Ghana no, Sebio, eba a year school summer, Omadwini enko echire sa, nipa be 60% of Ghana, enshada enko school, entumitro enkenkan inti yenuanum bi afasa advantage na so mo take advantage no na omode tun futuro egu Ghana foni na de ya ne say ye ka say journalist ye nipa bi anka o say nokre wo de wadwuma ne say wakofa asem no na say wo de ama nipa no asem no unyi bi mfrim unfa bi nka ho say wo kirekire ma unyi bi mfrim unfa bi nka ho nokre no na wo de ma nipa no say boa na also boa nipa na ti ase a na wa kirechirem ama nipa na o tie wo no wa ti ase udwumadie de enye dwumadie bia e din bia. Your job is not supposed to be complicated. It's not supposed to be difficult. It's not supposed to be so difficult to the point whereby you have to be fumbling. You have to be protecting somebody. You have to be defending someone. Your job is clear. Send the right message across. Educate, inform, and then leave it for the people to make their own decisions. Simple as that. Then so and the Oba Ghana, a journalist mum and the two futurogu ni penny. A journalist mum and a defending a acrom4 any atro4. The reason why I say journalist numbi a defending acrom4 any atro4 and say obisabo say politician kasem say nipa bi eka asem na ohye nipa bo na say sabon we ndisua sa nipa no e trofo. And it is simple as that. When somebody promises you something, when somebody tells you something, say or presenting manifesto, na otron sem gum, na okachira will say, sa manifesto amedema we, Messi 350 senior high schools, maybe a year Commander Sugar Factory before, may way, na uta manifesto ne de to ha. Sa ni panika say dollar, watch dollar entumi pa entumi pass the hunda. Se sa nipa nika just obefa nipa thousands and thousands, let's stay with thousands obe create adwuma momo also be a company Ɔsɛ ɔbɛyɛ kwan wɔ Ghana nyinaa na wode tumi hyɛ nipa ne nsa na nipa ne nya tumi no. Na sɛ nipa no aintumi aindi saa ɛbɔ no so a saa nipa no ɛyɛ trɔfoɔ. Ɔyɛ pathetic. Sɛ bronika sɛ obi yɛ pathetic a na kyɛ sɛ w'ani nwu asɛm. Na kyɛ sɛ wo no wo ho bɔn ɛyɛ atrɔ. Woyɛ nipa bi a wonya nipa a ɔsɛ ɔkasa a yɛgyidi. Sɛ wokasa uwu kura a ɔsɛ nipa etuntosuo gu so na otwam. Ɛfiri sɛ wonya nipa a woka no korɛ. And these are simple things, especially the many dangerous and say ye to me shani pansem. Say ye catch any pass ye to me, ye nyina to me, ye de maun. Ye be mausika, ye be bo, ye be show yerenom, ye be show ma, ye be she ye wo busuafo. Ji to me no na fa ye de o kan se obey ama ye no ye. Na se nipa ne se eje sa to me no. Na odi to me no a eye nkrata, eye to me efa sika, eye efa ahode ne nyoma na ode bono ho ode fa ne ho a saa nipa ne nya nipa a o se ade kye hu na wo frɛ ne se o nipa bi a oyɛ no kwamfo. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia the vice president of Ghana. He's a pathetic liar. Sebio Ghana for yetsua brofo na yetsua brofo na yentie brofo na se. Sami Jemfia the communications director Emma the NDC went to Asempa. Now, Oko Asempano, it was in relation to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, ni speech obe miki ye, and also be catch Ghana for. Na tama Sami Jemfi, ewo Asempa or chere Bawumia nsemu oka chere se. Bawumia kan sembebre na insemfo bi wo ma Bawumia achere se or ye trofo. Now, se anke ye Bawumia first term in office. And I say, Emra will be the president the first term and the first year and the second year. And so Sami Jevikoka said, Bawumia cry a pathetic liar. Somebody could have said, give the guy some room. He has been in office for 1 year. He has been in office for 2 years. Mahmoud Bawumia has been in office for 6 years. The first manifesto he presented to Ghanaians, when so, and we can go into that manifesto. The things he said, maybe bought some of the videos for you to listen to yourself. For you to listen for yourself. Now, Bawumia by the second term, dollar ni kuye, ejuma ontimi kreti ekwan ontimi nye schools are ontimi siye, hospitals ontimi siye, de okaye nyina no ontimi nye. And as Sami Jemfiko Asempaka said, Bawumia has been lying consistently. Bawumia has shown, say, if he's given any opportunity, otantro. So he's a pathetic liar. So obi twantrone na eche no nunu ho na ade ba ade eche no be pa achew na wanye bima, you cannot refer that person as a pathetic liar. Echere obi a yede nokore etwa ne fruma yede etwa ne fruma a otwantro etoatoa so ebasa na no intro no abeye yare aye etwa yare. It has become something called a sickness. It has become chronic. Edidi umajem enti okọ na oba oka no kura nipa nte. One district, one factory, one constituency, one dam, one dien yeni Mahmoud Bawumia ensema okaye echere Ghana for. Eno ebi enie moma yentie Bawumia ensema okachere Ghana for.
Transformation of this country. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is going to bring about a real transformation of this country. After 4 years, you will not recognize. We are going to bring in policies that are going to bring development to our people. Nana Akufo-Addo has said that if you look at this country, the money is there for development, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. The money is there, but it stays up, it doesn't come down. We are going to make sure we bring in a new economic model and make sure the money will come down to our villages for everybody to get that share of the money. So we are going to make sure the money comes down. We are going to take a portion of our development budget to $75 million and make sure we share it to every constituency in Ghana. So Bunkurugu constituency, every year from 2017, every year without fail, you are going to get the equivalent of 40 billion old cities, $1 million for your development every year without fail. We have to help farmers. To help farmers, we have to make sure that tractors are available, that fertilizers are affordable, that weedicides are affordable, that there is water to farm. So we are going to make available for every district a mechanization center. There will be tractors that will help farmers to farm. We are going to make sure the cost of fertilizer is down. But most importantly, we are going to make sure every village that needs a dam, we are going to construct a dam for every village that needs a dam. One village, one dam. One village, one dam.
So when you listen to Bawumia, we are Ghana near our taxes from 2017 till date. Now say, oh check it the AC or Ghana na ende. As a journalist who is supposed to fact check Bawumia and push Bawumia to the wall and be like, Bawumia, the Ghanaian people trusted you. They gave you that respect by paying taxes to feed you and your makeup artists following you, know. Why haven't you delivered? This man comes out and doesn't address our concerns. So everybody, every reasonable, rational Ghanaian has the right to say Bawumia is a chronic, pathological, pathetic liar. And sir, idea where Bawumia so nobody created it to. And just said the NPP 4-year campaign. Eka say Mahama the way say Abrana it was not real. The ordinary Ghanaian on Nam Street kwa ukrande him say Bawumia kanokre or your true for. He is a liar. So what will make a journalist who also lives in Ghana, who sees everything, who in fact every day on daily basis read what is in the news and knows for a fact and cannot prove a single day, say Bawumia and some Kenya with to me a deliver to sit in their studio to say why is a year the NDC communications director Sami Jemfi calling Bawumia a pathetic liar? What the journalist say kasa. But you know what worries me? What worries me is say this same journalist Obi or Asempa FM no. What the radio so I interview for Momaka said John Dramani Mahama is incompetent. They have used words that are unprintable words against John Mahama or NDC leader. But this OB guy, this young man, he never said anything. He sat there and soaked it because now because the tribalism it was glittering. That is what they wanted. They have built their platform in a way they don't want anybody to criticize this corrupt government because the government and its criminal guys in there, Gabi, Ekufuado, Jubilee House boys, they are taking care of them. I am not better than anybody, but I have common sense and I have that brain to know say obi enya no kwafo. Say journalist to be a disgrace and somebody who cannot lead you and tell you the truth. I also be sa confidence no ekachiremu. There's been several times where Obi has invited people on his platform and this guy not one of mine no na fono same die ni bi no. He has interviewed so many people in the NPP. Omakas Mahama is incompetent. Mahama is a criminal. Mahama is a thief. I remember when the Airbus issued by Akosi saying, we saw Obi interview people on Asempa. Omudi Mahama Tem. He had no problem with it. But the question is, Obi go to school, what is going to make this guy say, I'm going to learn law and pass? Wow, sir. Abra, you're pathetic. You think, say, it is so insulting and derogatory. When did pathetic become insulting? When did pathetic become a derogatory statement? What statement did you expect Sami Jemfi or word to use to describe Obi or Bawumia? We know from day one that you people sitting at Asempa, you have never said the right things when it comes to corruption in this government. It was you, Obi, and Wo Omahine, Mona Motina Oka se Kofi Jumadie. Even though no wa pass And I said, the retirement age in which him and some money near Juma, but a year do melivo the other by an idea. Modi Mujimi Tina Sempaka say, a kufuadum pamono, I didn't do melivo edi a year or safuma for ichi. Cause or safuma for cromfono, sa a rino jubilee house no, some what is someone more a year as sempano, muna ofidimu. You people didn't have any problem with it. So, a year multimedia, as Sempa is a place, they use that place to misinform the chatro sabo and what one me say onyankopon betua obiaka in a different way eyame ya se kabana oyina kumemu ye adwuma no onyankopon ankasa in his own wisdom no eto nsafre no ema these poisonous souls, these tribal fools, these bigots sit there and cover crime all because omunkwasi MPP and our power. Now what did 36 was 37? Where did 36 was 37? What was be a winning match in China? What was be and the 2 hours with 48? It is because you people are not willing to speak truth. Now, I am going to show you why Ghana ni Utie radio, Utie Asempa especially. Be very careful. Asempa, Peace FM, Angel FM, especially Asempa, Amotna Asempa at the campaign be by say. It's a campaign against what? Against Galamsey. Journalists for Ghana for Munyina Mumbra on board today. And Dr. Owusu Kano. Galamsey no it has gotten out of hand. Maintain say more we are tana sempa. Aka say we should put together a campaign against this certain government. Now where Jimmy are na abontina kopa. Now what worries me and I say, and I will play that video, that banter between himself and Sami Jemfi, but I want to first address Oman Hene. The reason why I have a problem with Oman Hene and say, one, Wama Obi small boy Owusu so Jimmy. And two, he is still enshrined in his tribal bigotry. You know why? Because Debian Kofo Wetna Asempa, dear Omoka se abining ye, and they know Ghana is a two-state nation. But they have not been able to clearly say, this government is worse, and that vote for the next government. Because whether we like it or not, it's either NPP or NDC. But for you to know, so only are true for the alliance, no, they are not comfortable opening their mouth to say Ghanaians, Ekufuadi yeji, Bawumia yeji, Abain we ya kromfo abain, Montoma NDC. They can't do it because they are MPP pigs. They are young piglets. Omono a MPP juma enomoto no moye. They cannot openly come out and say Ghanaians. We have two parties in this country. Whether we like it or not, when one comes and the fool automatically vote for this person. You know why? Because if the government has failed, and this government has failed every test, Semi who obi o TV so, nasa when to me amame direct answer say MPP abayinye when to man kind of boldly say Toma NDC, then you sitting there, you are the problem. And consistently, no, Asempa for no, they have always tried everything possible. Say, they are not able to say change the government, and that is a clear thing. He's very good at because they are pathetic liars. Omoye anka Troy Jamaya ankomujina red light district. Omoye in Troy Jaman 4 because what they do is they misinform the people. Muntie Omahene. And in fact, I think a few days ago, he was talking about NDC and talking about MPP. Muntieno. You better discuss it. About Obi, Jimmy no, and so I'm trying to get you the video. I think it's here. I'm here. But I'll try and drag this video for you guys to watch. I'll be funny, but still, you go do the job. Yeah. I'll be funny, Kevin Taylor. But to preparing the video, no, I just want you people to understand, say, boys where they are not people you can rely on. They are liars. MPP, they are not there for you people. They have no idea, say, NPP, and free power, Emma, a year, NDC, power. But we have only two parties in Ghana. We have only two parties in Ghana. And that is why sometimes, when I refer to these people as liars, people don't understand me. They think, say, I have some personal issue with them. I'll be right back to pick these videos for us to watch. And Sunny address it as some issue, All right, I think we have the video ready now. Intientie Omanhene. And when it comes to Abaina, also MPP Enyano, when it comes to NDC, how difficult he finds it to say, Ekufuado Abai Montuma NDC, because of my MPP for their surrogate, they are liars. Every liar is a thief. Intendeno, who use the word pathetica, it's a big deal. What did the Bawumia tem and chain incompetence there? Na abu biba and an didn't attempt meboa. Let's listen to these fools. This is coming from a year Omanhene Kobana Asante. I hope his name is Momenti Omanhene.
We cannot say the pace America could do. You ever say the Nankasa do America pace? It's impossible. But we have to demonstrate that and no more year to minano except for Tasi bit Medusa Biao and to the opposition. Bibia ba Bubugu. Sana Ghana opposition in all this time immemorial. Bibia ba opposition parties, whether MPP and this opposition everything on Bugu. Ask the NDC whether they will take away e-levy. Busom. Sir, I say don't get your account. What's the name? Oh, please, I don't just say political talk. No, I did your money, my bar, or mobile medium. Oh, be now when I be here. I say, the NDC power, more can just leave on between. No, that's just an area politics. So you can hold them on. In your fashion manifesto. Yes, they should tell us that I'm about between. I know like I said, Nami Adum 2024, you just say, Omabeki can trust a bit. There should be a proof that you bar. If the general secretary speaks, that is like the party's. No, he cannot be entirely correct. He can speak in his personal capacity. It depends on what and where he was speaking and the powers that he had out of that time. Now that's all. If the party's position is well spoken to, yes, fashion say yay. At the tier 11 we did the bregana ba. Yes, I see living from the one. And which can yempe, yaba, yabasa maroto, and suspended, yabasa diaba, rather than the e-levy. You're calling him. If you better than the first 3 months, about 2 new questions, and before your David, it is how you live with Caribaboa. The same soup. The same soup.
So we are going in our Tina. Busa won't say what is his point here. The point in the saying. So at the end of the day, the message in say, don't give the NDC opportunity. You know why? Because the General Secretary Akasa in an interview, we are journalists unim. Now say the General Secretary of a political party, technically the General Secretary is powerful than the chairman of a political party. Do you know that? Every political party, and so Chiwe, sad drunkard to say a year. NPP General Secretary Kwasiato Sano Okasa Obetranka John Boyd Wakasa into MPP for Nakasa. But you refer to I don't know an act no more act you. You see a General Secretary of a party. Akasa said the NDC will cancel it. Or say it's political talk. Wakotena baby, wakoji say one woman Jimmy. Politics any tribe na dokromo. These people are empty. They are foolish men. You are your problem any some of the media. And then the say a doom rebina say ekokra a man for fitua media no so beba they will kill you people like chicken because you are misinforming them. Now you talking about NDC should tell you what and where and all that. The question is the government in power, have they lived up to expectations? Whether the NDC will cancel or will not cancel, this government needs to go. Say, Ghana for yes, say there is a punishment for a bad government. The way we punished NDC in 2016. You need to let them understand we need to punish these people to get the alternative in. Because when the MPP was coming, we didn't know they were going to fool. God being so good, NDC has been there before. So you don't expect John Mahama to have a press conference, put in their manifesto before you believe said the NDC will cancel a year e-levy. The General Secretary has spoken. Their party communication director has spoken that they will cancel it. So what will make a journalist Kwasiafo? All that they are trying to tell the people, they say Ekufuado nye and so Mamontuma MPP NDC, Mamontuma NDC. En Kwasiafo we na ese Ghana no. San Kwasiafo mienu we na ese Ghana no. Now, as we speak, Omanhene o MPP na modern about power no. Omankasa manifesto mu, what were they able to accomplish in that manifesto? So because if you are going to speak against this government, all that you have to understand is say, Magana Frontiers say we want the alternative to come to power because we have to punish these people. And the moment you make that emphatic statement, the party in government gets to understand, they say they cannot continue fooling, and that you are making a path, you are creating a path for people to understand. So we Jimmy also way back. But there's one language or one thing missing from these boys, their language. You know why? They cannot confidently sit on TV and say this government has failed and that we need the NDC to come back to prove that they went out there to learn their lessons. Foolish talk. When the general secretary of a party talks, you want him to go and build the highest building to stand on top for you to say, the party has spoken. My Jimmy Dodo, you are the problem. The boys no muti eye asempan enkwasiafo we no. Sometimes I need to show respect to people, but my Jimmy to the extent say mona moma ye bre no, mona moma Ekufuado di nkwasiasam no, mona moma Gabi di nkwasiasam no, mona moma MPP for di nkwasiasam because omo hwamo. Because mona mutia mo school fees, mona mutia mo law fees, school fees mamo, mon kwasiafo na muguo no, asante fo mrantiam ye ne akamfo ye ne ye Jimmy. Nanka journalists to me say the opposition that is not in power should come and tell you they will cancel e-levy before you give the opposition. I give them opportunity. I brought the government in power 6 years. They've not been able to deliver. Wait, Jimmy. Are you a fool? Who are you deceiving here? Who are you trying to play tricks on? This mind games, we will not allow you fools to do that. If to date, 6 years, you cannot sit on radio and say Ghanaians vote against this MPP, you deserve to be kicked out of the radio station. If there's an uprising, you should become because of Monkwasi Ekufuado no. When I went to TV so say the NDC should come and tell us they'll cancel. Did the NDC introduce e-levy? Did the NDC introduce e-levy to Ghanaians? E-levy how no namonti radio so mun defend here. When defending kwasiade we na ende epim obono de amokofa NDC abeshem. NDC does not have to come and promise you or my that they will cancel e-levy. The people in Ghana omo and the bebusasa ade no, we know you people, you are surrogates. What journalism papa be na maye? Journalism school papa be na mako. You people, what do you know? And na muhuna nkofo na munkura sesam. Ghana for na mutie nkofo na muna problem. Because so watena ho she corruption ekoso Ghana. She nkwasiade ekoso Ghana. She nipa kunkuma yekuomo. Na nkwasiafo we to say NDC should come and tell us. The general secretary has spoken. He was interviewed. The communication director has spoken. They will cancel it. The NDC in parliament, their leadership has spoken. Edien bi na ope onya kwasia enya politics na wo ya. Mo Jimmy dodo. Mo for Ghana fofo nyina so mo Jimmy. And na moye say ya huhu moto wo omahene say ya hu tuo say obi bo tuo say wanka say wo tena ngwam na wo dawo and na wo bi so 37 years hwede waye wa poporo no nenam ho mo Jimmy. That enthusiasm, that kind of campaign you people did in 2016, 14, 15. Why are you people not doing that today? Why are you people not telling them that we need to vote against them? Because you consistently, they cannot make that emphatic statement. Because some young people in Kwasiafo, you need to use your brains. Into what one na front shen said ye didn't to see angoma sana wadano in several person can say NPP for enkwasiafo enso NDC mba power ofui emua mutini ye wahane Bawumia no ene Ekufuado no sansem no mokan no mwankasa butumi tena defend Bawumia bekasa were you people able to defend it? It is not about the opposition, it's about the party in government. People we are paying our taxes to. I would never blame NDC because we voted against NDC in 2016. We wanted people to come in and prove to us they can do better than the NDC. But the foolishness we are seeing in the system, why should I sit here and blame NDC? Do I pay my taxes to the NDC? Did the NDC bring e-levy to parliament? Was the NDC the party that introduced e-levy to parliament? Journalist, Papa. You don't know what you are doing. You don't know what you are about. First, let me respect it. But for them also Jimmy for yes. People like you, I don't deserve to show you that respect. So at the end of the day, no, and NDC we are not going to take nonsense. Go and take the 2020 manifesto of the NDC and take your foolish MPP manifesto. For more for Nana, compare. They don't even need to talk to Ghanaians about e-levy. That 2020 manifesto is a manifesto that can run this country for 20 years. Mo Jiminti, Mama Gabi kwasiampe you and AFD mo. Wo obi law school awoko gabi ne tua school fees. Into I say Jimmy na oto. Bibia ba na do say so anonum kankan. Hey, Adana Kasa. That is not how we do journalism. That is not how we inform the people. Now let us listen to Obi. Any Sami Jemfi. When Sami Jemfi went to Asempa to respond to Bawumia's lies. When did you people refresh yourself as journalists? When was the last time? We are taking advantage of the ignorant fools. You are taking advantage of the ignorant fools. You have become piglet. More than in preko, obise preko, and obise adwa, and a motuo, and a sempa, a hokankai, and you are sending misinformation and misinforming the people. Braya Brendan, you are the problem. And in some now end game the same. And this and the often manifesto metro and what about oh freeba. Uniminyansa. Bragana for Brand Mokahon. Now let's listen to this fool, Obi. Now, Jimmy, today Bawumia is above pathetic, but John Mahama is not above pathetic. Yentie Obi, time or interview a MPP for, and the kind of words they used against Mahama, Kwasiano not war, he did not have a problem with it because Mahama is turning Mahama nya santini, Mahama ya MPP ni NDC ni into Obi dina tema ye. Now our train to saw Obi, or you know do what she said double no Obi dina tema belde. Today you are stopping people from using pathetic. When did pathetic become a genocide word? When did pathetic become a word that you cannot use against a journalist, a politician? You are a foolish journalist. Jimmy no doso. Who be way? Me say, guy na owu yere na ma opportunity. Like wo free him. Kabana ma opportunity wo free him. De bia wo da bompaye ma no. Me say de bia wo ko umpaswa. Bompaye makaba. Na onyame na ofre no bompaye da na se. Na wo a 17 year drew her. What do you know? Now listen to Obi, an interview he granted a Greek minister. Time and now more positions than in some of Papanikafa Mahama. And then today, you foolishly sit there and say you cannot use pathetic. Who the hell is Bawumia? The level of disrespect Bawumia has disrespected Ghanaians. Pathetic is a very low word. Bawumia, pathetic, a word a lower for Bawumia. Mujimi politics na mletiti asempa ye no monkwasia politics na mo ye cocaine media hoda ye di cocaine netisa radio station no mo so ye Christopher na papa Pentecost ni ewifo ye be expose mu nyina. Now listen to this first interviewer Obi Grantee a Greek minister na sabetie me sa wi an ma bossa me jemfide ne tie mo moa mo ye se be so so biom sa nkwasia de ne ye jai me say obi abegine de sa mo Jimmy no ye be stop obi a.
The other point our former president raised here, and they say, "I say on one Ninia a farmer. Now Ninia sometimes what me do bro 300 acres. This year 80 acres crowd struggle to plant because also fertilizer anyhow. Honorable.
Oh, I need it, Joe. And then now can you be omuri
oh, boy, they don't see behind the hammer.
They say, young corner from me and question the records, but the last 3 years that's why. All can require. It's a mamma no 77 pediatra. On can cry. It is a body timano or bonny the timano can be there. On only the family that we have over 3 million farm families in Ghana. Oh no, the Nipa no, and the best Ghana and I mean, he should be, he's an educated man, he should know. You can't use one single observation for over 3 million people and come to a conclusion there. We are not away. It's amazing. I mean, how he's conducting himself these days.
Yeah, but it's also a fact, sir. In recent time, when you are challenges of fertilizer, Kakra, and fertilizer supply.
Yeah, of course. The world global industry was down. Everybody knows that because of COVID. The industry was shut down most of the world. So, as fertilizer supplies globally, echo from, and my prices shoot too up so high. So, anything COVID, and young coin, fertilizer prices are very, very high. Suddenly they went so high. Ghana government, so a footwear agency amount for limited. It didn't mean the same amount of fertilizer at twice the price. The previous years, you know, see the do on so many from it me sabasu there, the better so. It is a subsidized fertilizer, no, and then the volumes no call from But shipments a fair bullshit because you're not fertilizer or Ghana. Shipments a fair bullshit by another. The same quantity buy. A lot of people had to go on the open market. It been a ton 180, 190, even 200 cedis per bag of 50 kilograms. Yeah, in the subsidy, don't you know? The previous 3 years, they had just 74 cedis. And you know, one more big over the on the subsidized, you know, it's okay. But open market now was there for anybody to go and buy the open market price. And you know, that's the difference between when we say fertilizer shortage. It was a shortage of the subsidized fertilizer. It wasn't a shortage of fertilizer, total fertilizer imported into Ghana. That's where he gets confused.
People come on his show, use a whole lot of words. Kwasiate say Owusu Bempa, Ernest Owusu Bempa. Otumbe tena TV so ebe tena asempa na odi mahama atem. Wo oman hene ohu fin mahama na de oba nkran na oba nkran da. Wo oman hene kobena sante. Ohu fin se epuru ayi ne firi aminem. Jo mahama na so onsa de oba nkran, oba radio gold. Oba ohu fin ye kire dwaro. Sa na mo ankata sante fo mo ka kire ntafo. Ohu fin ye de oba nkran. Actually, Jarona who put and our friend said, yeah, you didn't cause you 30 years or 20. What one I can quasi what alternative is saying? These people come on Obi show no can quasi assem the Mahama tem. Now, if somebody is saying that Bawumia has been lying to Ghanaians consistently and is pathetic, he is a pathetic liar. Uko kwa bai intianyana ujimi shining. Na Ghana na funtra like people like you, will you get to host a show on radio? People like you. Now let's listen to him and Sami Jemfi. You people, you follow. You remember the same formation. We give you time. We have been giving you some respect. You say deliberate. More person must say chrono. It yes so you best stop him. Me see say a drum rebina say Imran ten member on Musa Tija. Mo hono member first too. Yet ten. Mo tia sempa ho. Obi abegiri bullet. Yes. Someone Jimmy. Monko Rwanda, Monko other countries, Mu de si wo a journalist for the misinformation and the problem the buyer. Ebia mo dia mon survive. Because asem we de bia kiremo. You sit there and you lie and you try to sway the people to the wrong path. Me say 10 is that here. You people mo beti no masumo asempa ho. Mo din se mo wie ska, ya mamuska, mo di bi ko school, mo to cars. Me say we will direct them to you. We will direct the anger of the youth to you people. But we will all try and save this nation. Anybody who stands in our way when it comes to our democracy, protecting our democracy, making sure bad politicians are kicked out from office, well, best stop Biano, and either we die or you die. And more, your mama chance 2012, 13, 14, and Kwasiade Benaman Kawagana ha. Enkwasi assessment be na manye, enkwasi victimization be na manye, enkwasi tribal politics be na manye na Ghana ha, and more. Today you want to select the kind of language and words people have to use against a liar like Bawumia. And more, you said they be able to so Moses I see 10 start here. It will start from these radio stations. Multimedia will be first. Mosha Sro Jimmy Muwa, mobati 10. We will see who will survive. You are supporting crime, supporting depression, supporting government killing innocent people. Today, you want to select the kind of language to use against a politician who has consistently lied. Mwa na samo ma yeso e ma mo ma me no yeso ye nyina yatim obi anko bebia.
Kusta musi awo ye de.
I made my point. I don't think I am cool with you referring to
but I'm not here to talk about things that you are cool about. I am saying that the vice president.
This is my program.
No.
With the greatest respect to you.
This is your program. This is your program.
Don't refer to the vice president as a pathetic liar.
I will refer to him like that over 10 times. It's an yes argument, because the more you do that, the more I will say more. Because, no, Obi.
Sami, you would listen to me.
No.
Sami, listen to me.
No.
Listen to me.
Wakasa, I have listened to you. If you will allow me to make my point, allow me to make my
agree with the vice president.
Yes.
Don't call him a pathetic liar
I will
on
call
the platform.
Who Obi Oditro Wanya? Answer my questions too. Wakasa omu si habo woke kosana wanka. Say it here. since this is your platform. When you bring us here, Obi, credit us with some respect. And yesterday, I will be a preview say you are defending the vice president. You bring us here to speak our opinions. My opinion is that the vice president is a liar.
I am not defending the vice.
So why are you saying?
You will not even.
You are saying that you are saying that if the vice president has lied, I shouldn't say it. Is it above reproach? Hold on. As I make a crime, make a way. I want some man, make a one some man. Why? Because you don't want us to criticize Bawumia.
Have I said
Bawumia didn't call President Mahama incompetent?
Have I said
when
criticize
President? Hold on. Bawumia unfair Mahama incompetent wonder.
Have I said don't criticize Bawumia?
That is what you are saying. You don't have to say that expressly. Really? You can't tell me not to call a man who lies a liar. What does that mean? What do you take us for? He called President Mahama incompetent one. And no, the more one hakasre me boy. Obi mame nka masem and then some and mame like and say program no. So that is who he is. And I have abused
this straight, sir. I allow you to talk. Anytime I think you say something, and I will come in. And let's have that ground truth.
You can come in, but when you come in, and it is about something, I'm no cry. Fantastic. But
if
where
I think you are using abusive language, I have the right to.
There is nothing abusive about the word liar.
What is abusive about pathetic? Jimmy, we're not going lawyer, no. Today, pathetic has become an abusive language. When we Jimmy for we no more Ghana, obi abetina brochire nkwasia radio we no tie de bia not ho asempa for kasa. When did pathetic become an abusive language? When did pathetic become abusive? When? As I speak to you now, this pathetic duo, these fools told us to say Commander Sugar Factory will be put to work in April, and they're 12th of April. So that one, should I, if I say they're pathetic liars, is that an abusive language? Low-minded, low-voltage fools, low-voltage tribal bigot, low-voltage foolishness, and a show more exhibiting. You will go in your graves with this foolishness because you are not willing and ready to learn, to be objective, to let the people know the truth. When did pathetic become an abusive language? But where it's like incompetent liar, Bawumia, Mahama is an incompetent liar. Namu di Jimmy no mo second kind bread red it was three. I don't know, Mama tribe did Musa. So the man who told us, Commander Sugar Factory is going to put to work this month, and the 12, no. They told us last year, the year before last year, the year before the other year. Still, Commander Sugar Factory is not working. Is that person a pathetic Opo? How foolish can you people be? Muye penny for. Muye Jimmy Dodo. Muye Jimmy too much. When did pathetic become an abusive language? So Bawumia is about pathetic, but Bawumia never speaks the truth. Bawumia is about pathetic, but Bawumia never tells Ghanaians the truth. He has promised heaven and earth. This guy has not delivered anything. So who is he? What makes him? Bawumia is a pathetic idiot. He does not respect me. He does not respect Ghanaians. He consistently lies. Even in his recent speech, Bawumia lied throughout. So what kind of words do you? I want to know. I know all grammar. Obi wants us to use. OBA. Untia de you feel cross by. Unfita crady cross baby na kwata mobile. And the word better brofo betre say an abusive language. A pathetic is an abusive language. What brofo? Abwebi na koka kenkontra. And a mic no sebio onyame ato ne safre nyansafo. And na wenya baby ade oto esi. Oma hene de ono de ono kurasi tu ne kofa na de bedru nkran. Still no honte here. So sometimes when you get the opportunity, you get a mics and you fool yourself like this, it pisses me off. Moi Jimmy Dodo. When did pathetic become an abusive language? Because you are working for Bawumia, because you want Bawumia to be president. Send your bear munkwasi ajantra ni musika riano and sa mo illegalities no betuma koswaye. There was a time when you people were able to say on radio, vote against NDC because they are underperforming. You people were bold. You people were able to come on radio to say, yen change your bino, but today you cannot make that statement. Why? Why are you not able today to gather that confidence and that conviction to tell Ghanaians there? But in maybe by a multi-organization, Captain Smart, let's fight against Galamsey, dear Galamsey, Mahama or a tenny and more, Mojis Amuchenta for. Mojis and Quasia for Mugas and Pamucha Tenibi. Mon chanta for ba ko munim nyansa chemo, oma ko school papa chemo, omo dwene chemo, mon kwasi ayi mu no mon twa so. When did pathetic become an abusive language? Mmoa. Mako jisika ena mo be campaign ma Bawumia. Na ade na mo fa Bawumia ntro no endi anim. Bawumia you obi obetuma president. Why don't you bring us the facts? All the promises and the things he said. Why are you not providing that and using that? Mudi mu Jimmy and Monsante samone mu Jimmy akan samono and a debia mo misinform nipa. Na show my hina fono. Otu wakasa don't listen to the party general secretary. Oma amen ombeti. A whole party general secretary has been on TV. The communication director has been on TV. The leadership in parliament, they have been on TV to say the NDC will cancel it. Abu Abiba, omon kan say biom. Omon bra no be wucho no, no omon fan chero so meka. They will cancel it, and in the first place, who brought E-Levy to Ghana? Our job is to educate, inform, stop politicians from sucking the people dry. That is our job here. Our job is not to lick and please any foolish politician. That is our job. It's simple as that. What do you gain? Oh, yakese hypertension na obenyewu. Amoni koko ni nkrantia na mayatoma owe no. One day to work asa na tim no awu. Ede na wo pe. What check your blood pressure? And I would wanna sikaka credit baba munti mosoria papa mpenifo mo de moto efiafia betena sempa. Be bold. The way na mokasa 2012, 2013, 2014, 15, tewi na 2016, early 2016 mutu tina TV so tina radio so ka say aban we de la lie muntu ntia no mo ka bi nne. Come twamutie free so moa. Mother ne ma na afi de mo hyehyɛ nyoma echi na mo pesa mo intimidating nkofo. You are showing us the words to use against Bawumia and these filthy people calling themselves politicians in Ghana today. Mumbia manonka sa binding nye yemuntuntia no kebe kumu nyina kumu yire no momba ka ekufu ado beso ma be kumu nyina to atwene samusu magimi enkwasiade na mo so de bia nkwasiade de oye be ma no ombie na nonka na omahene te wona we de they should come and tell us. Who should come and tell you? What should the NDC tell you for you to see some kwasiafo we na motaruta from motono? They cannot help us. The NDC has nothing to tell anybody. Opposition has nothing to tell anybody. If you want to listen to the opposition, go and pick their 2020 manifesto. You will know that everything that they told you fools, you decided not to speak about it. And then they come in there. Leave the NDC out of this. Bawumia is a pathetic liar. Ekufuado is a chronic liar. These fools who are fooling you and feeding you people like chicken, they are idiots. They don't have the country at heart. You people should get that thing in your foolish heads. First, on our platform, we have the numbers than you. We have credibility than you. We will not allow you fools to misinform the people again. And as far as I am not dead, Allah in his own wisdom knows when I'll leave this earth. As far as I have breath, I will not allow you people to misinform my people. Mo Jimmy Dodo. Mo yam be man kamo betena radio so a eye krono we ekosi Ekufuado adenti na wampam nipa we Ghana for aban we nye because of corruption over fighting. PDS intiatia de ntuma prosecute obi a Ghana for aban we de nya ban o se di Ghana for so muntu ntia eno ne be hu se o ye adwuma emmoa ni nyina muntu nka ho asem what was a pathetic is an abusive language. You are a fool. I'll be back like Schwarzenegger. Minko baby mi ginem Monko sun Jimmy, ya nemo be call ta to the end. Me say, ya nemo be call ta. Someone Jimmy, mo be some misinforming confo no. Mo de akwasiafo we sabe di esubium. We will go with you the same way. On Kennedy. Kennedy from my source was supposed to leave Ghana on the 10th of a year this month. I don't know whether you have left or you are still in Ghana. I have your whole itinerary with me. On the 10th, now also Kennedy Japan, free Ghana. Me be some buse Kufuado say. Then now catch Ghana for recently say Emma a year parliamentarian be a band with Nipebia a year consolidated fund Editorial in free Ghana. Kennedy Japan is not in Ghana. On the 10th, he was supposed to leave Ghana. Why is Kennedy flying out of the country? Why is he out of the country? Parliament is going to resume in 2 weeks. Inti Nana do dan kweku for them run out the two on Abuabe na ediso. I'll be back to this matter. Inti mon kanche mu obi no. Sa abua na ne nima twentwem 35 years today. As we 48 no. Mon kanche no. Any sa akwa na otin nkyɛnsa said ya kyere no. I say bofrota ya kye a ameye no. Sa omanhene say Kevin Taylor say. Sa mon kwasi tribal journalism na moye no. Sa mon kwasi selective journalism no. He is ready. Every single day you people try to misinform. I'll come after you. If you have to, come after me. because I have credibility than you people. I am honest in my job. You people are just liars. Mwah. And then me see the oya bema wa sempano oya journalist now so oya afternoon show on be na no ka say aban we PDS nti American nti 11 nti muntu ntia no emmoa mo betuma aka ke be kum sem kokko do oya bema no be na no nka next time mo just got for ejimi ohun I'll be back to pick some few calls. Thank you very much. Mwah. All right, welcome back to the show. I have just 5 minutes to end today's show. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, I'm Patrick Kasa.
That's all I want to say. I mean, she also for good, I mean, she already obi ne o my ne no. Edu ba bi a mitimi transfer Kevin Jin Hose. And this uncle we no more Ghana from 2017 basis at Buyara. And it's our journalism no more yen sa so for na peace council no one afeni dies one give to one no more Ghana e be si sabri e na na de ekoso bi obi ntumi nkawe ana ka me bisa se enti sa na ma akoso bia no enti kwa bi wo ho a se o kire bia na de kire bi ubetumi de obi akokọ to ana e ba jo e yi ma no me da
so fantastic. Thank you so for Owusu. Mamemfa another call from here. Hello, caller.
Hello, Gavin. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Prophet Kumasi. Kevin is saying, Obi ni omaihini. They be a hair mo. Obi, only Kevin, only say Obi ni platform so. And I can in Japan, a threatening Sami Jenfi. Only say.
Yeah. Mikaipa.
So, yeah. Sa video no ma obi no nhwe Canada Japan e threaten Sami Jenvi so obekunu e wo obi program so
not wo why na sese not wo no sre yeah
obi went yan kashi say MPP fo ne ba bi say Sami Jenvi kwa onjai hoko
Sami Jenvi no tunu fo ontie Sami Jenvi no utunu fo ontie da ko obekọ mabu na kunu mo de mo so no so ono Sami Jenvi no when you advise him he doesn't listen. Or just on communication chair will be our Ghana or the most intelligent communicator. Everything he wants to lead. Obi be kebi krom person pan be kebi. Me say one day we go jiwe bi so ho.
No one in the MPP can match Sami Jenvi. Ni communication skills, no one in the MPP. Inti oko omu radio stations now. Omu face o yesumo bwenti omu ye na yaka de.
Obi. Why is this still going there?
Obi we miti on jai hoko Sami Jenvi jai hoko because omu buso yakora nesu wadwin su se wo mu hwe asema ye kan say Obi Sami Jenvi ebisa Obi da be na pathetic liar eye didiatem si ye kan say interview no ye agric minister wan ka say Mahama ye liar
yeah
aden na onu ebia Obi an kan chere say on jai asem nika so omu ye nipa bonufo omu ye tribalistic so can me dance.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right, hello caller. Hello Monkwasi ade na mo te Ghana ho no.
Kevin, good evening.
Yes sir, Kasa. Eba Kasa.
Kevin, they make can say Sami Jenvi or ye Jumama NDC, but Sami Jenvi and one hour can you to Sami Jenvi.
On TFUTO, Sami Jenvi does not listen. He thinks he knows everything. Oh yeah.
Comedy show. And now Obercorona, Kwame Sefa Kaine, one sports guy, you know, Omuyi comedy. Oh, who Jaya Sempa?
The problem, cry. I don't understand Sabi Jemfi. Everything cannot be about you. NDC communication cannot be about you.
Yes.
Sami Jemfi has this attitude. If it is not him, it should not go ahead. Say, the thing should not go. It doesn't work like that, my friend. This is a party.
You to know.
What is this?
Yes, and then some of them say, "Some of them no ever have party no." And some of them say, "You too far, no wait here." Because
thank you very much. But that's it. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. I'm Pacho Kasa.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm a person from Tamale. Say I journalist now. Journalist from way now mudi. Dada Ghana for Krama Amanahun. Now, so I didn't say any support who is MPP. Come on, no more opposition, no more planning or more journalists. A session be a MPP for the Biana NTC. At the pub be a Muyano, a Munshui, or Mumma for whom. Until at the Bonibi Kakrasuba, no more DP. Now, NDC near bet my year, I saw Nunitsa NDC about power. Send me a number. Sana say yom. The same station now, to say join the peace meaning now no more station. Just say as someone and no beyond TV.
Thank you. All right. Okay, that was his view. But the NDC for no, me NDC and papa dia. If you go wrong, I will tell you. And Masa, only me find a problem. It is your own problem. Me, I don't owe anybody anything. The NDC. Yes. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening, Kevin Taylor.
Good evening, sir.
What I to say?
Yeah.
Part of that, there was a Jumapa who you try and answer who catch because said we are going Pibona Obama, Yankupon Children, Yankuponia quantity. Because I feel like him showed Zongo, a friend TK. Kevin Taylor, Sabi Jemfi said, "Oh, can Sabi Jemfi tunu for one tea?"
Tunu for sa no. Or just on Libya or communication. Yeah.
Ajuma wo yanga so who say, "Wo ya ajuma ma yenina." Nipa no ajuma no wo ye. So onya botre. Na de ye catch o tie because me say na me say the asampa ni sa peace from for ne ye ntama sa radio stage ko o de chemical mintie. Me mpatie because omo ye tribalism. Nko an omo ye. Ade no kura da kwaso mbaka omunka no mo dinam sam se Sami Jemfi ko sampe for omu kwacha de omu pe na omu bisaw omu asam omu pe omu no mu bisaw omu nka just wu asam obaka no ma ka just me nka no
yeah
so ento adwuma wo ya ma adwa ma nyina ento so o ti asap wan ko asampa enka ya bibia ento so onya botre no ti asam
there's one thing I'm person me catch Sami Jemfi our idea be say a hona MPP for TA into your aqua damage. You cannot because Omamutia Sempano, they have already made up their mind. Omo tribal fools. With all due respect, yeah. And you can hear some of the comments they pass. So Okoshomo Facebook now Shonomugua. You see the insult against more NDC for more flag bearer. You have to understand that 90% of Omamutia Sempano, you cannot change their mind. So you Sami Jemfi, you go into Asempa every day, no, it will not change anything. There are people, platforms you need to go and work on the ground. Go to local radio stations, the people who want to absorb the information and go out with it, arm themselves, and also convert people to follow the NDC. And then also, they be a multi air condition muting crying. No one asempa. I keep telling you this. You don't listen because you think you are the alpha and omega of communication in the NDC. Some people were there before you came. You are not bigger than anybody in the NDC. You don't know everything in communication. If it is not about you, it should not happen. And consistently, people in your own party, they have been saying these things. If it is not Sami Jemfi, we will not do it. Anything that you don't take your face to go do, and you are dragging the party down. You need to understand, it is a team job. It's a teamwork. You cannot carry everything on your shoulder. You cannot go where your message will not sink. These people have not been able to make your message sink. They don't care. So why don't you listen to the people out there? Why don't you go to down there? The people will listen to you. You always want to be seen. You always want to cover the newspapers. That will not bring you vote. Sami Jemfi battled with this person. Sami Jemfi was on this TV. That is not communication. Communication is going down there for people to understand your message. Where is your message? You have your message and you are walking in Accra, loitering on TV, loitering on some unnecessary radio stations, thinking you can win power unless you don't want the NDC to come to power. Maybe you are acting. Maybe you are making people think, say, you are working. You are not doing nothing. You are doing nothing. And I expect somebody to contest you because it cannot always be Sami Jemfi. It cannot always be you. People were doing this job before you came in. Listen to advice, my friend. Listen to advice. People are putting billions on the ground to make sure power changes for the democracy to be intact. What are you fighting for? What kind of fame do you want? Should it be about you every day? I have sat here on countless occasions. Sami Jemfi, every strategist, every communication expert knows your message is not being absorbed at Asempa. You know. You, Sami Jemfi, yourself, you know. They are sitting there, they don't care. They see you as a kid. Nobody do at them. You think you can crack them? You can't. You are rather making them kill the NDC message because you go there, you try and speak the issues, they kill it after you leave. So what's your problem? Why don't you go out there? Radios are down there. People want to hear your voice. Power X. Make it a consistent station. That place is a place that you cannot crack anything. You will not get a single vote from Asempa. Let me tell you. And I said, Sikano Mutiao. And I said, you have been compromised. Let the people know. They are hardworking people on the ground trying to get your party to power. It is not because of the NDC. I am doing this not because of John Mahama. Who the hell is John Mahama? I'm not doing this because of you, these NDC people. I am doing this because today it is the time for you people to take the position to at least make us know our democracy is intact. That is why I'm doing this. I don't care about any of you people. Your businesses and your strategies you are doing behind the scenes, I don't care. I just want the democracy to be intact. Senyebeya Ghanaian will not be scared to live in Ghana. Ordinary people can have decent life. What is Sami Jemfi? Who are you? Why are you making things all about you? Listen. Listen. You don't know everything about communication. There are strategies, there are ways to hit. Asempa cannot sync your message. I have told you on countless occasions. There's too much arrogance in this NDC party. Too much arrogance in this communication team. They get up in the morning, you are like robots. And you are being selective about what to talk about. And that is something I've seen about the NDC communication. Especially you, Sami Jemfi, you pick stories that you're comfortable with. Stop this nonsense. Get the men to work. Lead by example. Asempa cannot sync your message. You think when you're not there today, don't get somebody to be the communication director of the NDC? And if you quit NDC, they'll get somebody who is capable of taking that job. Don't think that without you, the NDC can never communicate. No. Don't ever think that way. If you fall sick today and it never happen, you cannot do politics. They will get effective people to work equally as the same way you are working. So don't make it look like you are God. You are not, my friend. Listen to people. When did you come into politics? There's experience, there's exuberance. Combine the two. You just want to be exuberant every time. The experience is there. Getting to the people on the ground. Getting to people who want the formation. That is what you do. Going to sit down and you walk away, they start to insult you indirectly. Do you think your message will go anywhere? It will not sink. And you, the NDC leadership, it's about time you confronted your problems. And some of the problems you people have is your communication. You don't know how to sell your message. You all sit in a party head office and you can send your message across. Go to the ground there. There's nobody working there. There's nobody on the ground. If we don't turn on this TV every day, they are not getting the information. And you people are being paid like pigs. You're doing nothing, making money out of nobody, out of nothing. And you expect power to come for people like you people to be given positions. You think it's about you people? You think it's about the NDC? You think it's about individuals? It's about the betterment of Ghanaians. It's about sustaining our democracy. I hate people like that. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.